fans, who's ready for some good old high school football? It's the Arkansas Sports Network's Game of the Week. Hey, this Black Friday, we have one heck of a deal on a quarterfinal matchup, and we're delivering it straight to your living room. The Arkansas Sports Network's Game of the Week is being presented by Tyson Foods, by D3 Auto Sales, by Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal Services, by our good friends at Razor Polish, and by Arkansas Tech University. Tonight, it's the Marked Tree Indians and the Bigelow Panthers. Fix up some Thanksgiving leftovers, folks, and grab a seat. The winner of this game is going to the ship. It's game time! Let's send it out live to your Arkansas Sports Network team. Here's Brad Caldwell and Duran Miller.
All right, we'd like to welcome everybody in here to Bigelow. We have got a huge semifinal matchup ready for you. Duran Miller here bringing you play-by-play with Brad Caldwell, my right-hand man, doing all the color. And we're going to get straight up to the national anthem. We're going to get that for you, and we'll be quiet while you hear this.
Our national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, we're blessed. You've given us another day, Lord, and we're thankful for that. Father, tonight we ask that you be with the team, the coaches, and the officials, Lord. We ask that you keep them safe, keep them healthy, Lord. We ask that you be with the fans, and Lord, we ask that you help us to be mindful of our sportsmanship and the way we represent ourselves. Father, when it's all said and done tonight and we go our separate ways and we're on our way to our homes, Lord, we ask that you be with us again and protect us and keep us safe. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen.
All right, that was your national anthem played here. We are getting ready for some football here. Fixing to get a coin toss. We've got Mark Tree here on the road, the 3 seed out of the 2A2, 9-2, 5-2 coming in on the year. Last week, they took down Murfreesboro, a team that we were able to cover about 3 weeks ago. They took down Mineral Springs in a conference championship down there at Murfreesboro. A great night. And but they're coming in here to play a Bigelow team that has not lost all year. Bigelow is 12-0, red hot, coming off a huge victory against Des Arc, 34-14, and defeated Mount Ida before that, 41-13. So big win against Des Arc. Des Arc's a team that kind of plays up in that they're not in the same conference as Mark. Actually, they are.
They are, yeah.
They did play Mark Tree. Mark Tree lost to Des Arc in overtime. I think it was double overtime, 66-64. So this ought to be a great game. We're very excited to be here. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe on YouTube and ring the bell. You can hit the thumbs up as well to like. And over on Facebook, like and follow, and we'd really appreciate that here on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Share it out. Share it out. Let everybody know you're watching right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. We're glad to be here at Bigelow tonight. A team that is undefeated, the only undefeated team in 2A this year. And, to be honest with you, we haven't known a ton about Bigelow this year, but really they are playing really good football right now. They're playing really good football.
Yes, they really are. I'm excited, man. Both of these teams just loaded with talent. TJ Hodges over from Mark Tree, a name you're going to hear early and often tonight. Newmeyer, Rhett Newmeyer, Brant Tipton, and several others you'll hear for Bigelow. Oh,
yeah, absolutely. And, we're just getting to know the Bigelow Panthers just a little bit here because, we haven't gotten a ton of stuff. A lot of people send stuff in for them and whatever. We haven't gotten a ton of stuff from them to kind of let us know what's going on with them. But, boy, we're glad to be here tonight. This is the third year that we've done semifinal work here on the Arkansas Sports Network, and we're glad to be here.
Yep. We're getting the coin toss. We got our Aaron Powers out there working the sideline camera tonight, doing a great job. We've got his brother, Matt Powers, up here working the wide shot for us. And then we've got Nate Sparks working camera. We're going to have Mr. Alan Too-Tall Russell on sideline report for us off and on during the night. Got a new microphone for that. We're really excited about it. Should have a lot clearer reception. It's just going to be a great night of football around the entire state.
Yeah, we'll keep you up to date on scores around the state of Arkansas as well. And we do have Overtime Arkansas as well tonight. Make sure that you're a part of that. And, man, we're glad to be here tonight at Bigelow. It's going to be a great night of football.
Yep, Mark Tree's deferred. They won the toss. They deferred.
So Bigelow's going to get the chance to do it first here.
And I haven't looked yet as we gotten here. Does this field run east to west? I think it does.
Boy.
I'll have to let me pull up my map right now. That's 3 weeks in a row. It's been tricky. Pulling up my map right now.
And there's the Mark Tree Indians right there.
Yes, it does. East to west. It actually kind of runs a little bit northeast from your right and southeast back to your left. So Bigelow's going to defend that southeast end zone. They're going to be going the other way.
And they're getting ready to run out. We've been told this is kind of a treat for them when they score and everything. And look at the crowd here tonight. You got crowd across the field.
Oh, yeah.
You got
Great
a
turnout.
lot of good things going on here at ASN right now. Make sure you're hitting the share button and let everybody know.
Here comes the smoke. Great shot from Aaron Powers. As the Bigelow Panthers, the home team, they're undefeated. They want to stay that way. They are going to run out. Great job on the shot. Mark Tree has already come out on the field on their end.
Yeah, we got both of those.
Did we get Mark Tree? I missed it as we were talking there.
I know you're big on that.
It's always nice for highlights later, that's for sure. All right, so we're fixing to get the kickoff. We're gonna go to our local ads here in just a moment after the kickoff. Once we get a moment there, we're going to get to our local sponsors who have sponsored both of these teams, help bring us here tonight. We're super appreciative. We can't do it without them.
That's right.
We'll get that here in just a moment, but we're fixing to get this kickoff. Looks like number 6 and number 3 back for Bigelow. That is Easton Platt and number 3, Alex Shelton. Kicking off for Mark Tree, looks like number 7 is going to be Dallas Carpenter.
So here we go, getting ready for state semifinal action right now.
Matt, go a little bit wider for us. There you go. That's an end-over-end kick, little wobbly. Oh, it's picked up by the up man right in front of the 30, about the 32. He'll be clipped as he goes out of bounds, real close to the 40-yard line, make it the 40. And that's where Bigelow's going to take over. They're going to give him, looks like the 41. And that's what it's going to be, 41-yard line, the Bigelow Panthers.
Excited to see this senior
I'm
quarterback.
sorry, they're going to put it on the 40.
Excited to see this senior quarterback, Rhett Newmeyer, a guy that's put up a lot of offense here. And, again, we haven't had a chance to get their stats. You know, we need those stats to understand. 2,000 yards and 27 touchdowns.
77 yards. Just started getting a few in the last day. All conference last year in 2022. Going to be better this year, I promise you that. So you got the receiver in motion. He's going to throw that way, almost picked, but it gets through as that corner tried to jump the route. And that is number 3, Shelton, on the reception. It's going to be a very short, actually they're going to give it a no gain. 2nd and 10.
So no gain on that one.
And that was a little tricky. That was a long pass out there, and the corner kind of come up trying to pick that route. He was just a little bit late.
I don't know that they've seen the speed that they're going to see tonight.
So back in the shotgun again, we've got 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. They're going to hand it off. He's hit in the backfield immediately. Number 22 comes in, Javian Tribble, the senior, coming out of that linebacker position to pull him down.
Big-time play there on the Mark Tree defensive side of the ball, and that's going to be just a bit of loss on the run. Going to bring up 3rd down and long here for Bigelow.
3rd and long, and Bigelow now looks like they're going to come out in 4 wide. Running back in the backfield alongside Newmeyer is number 4, Carter Alexander. He's a senior, as is Newmeyer.
Over 1,100 yards of offense for Alexander here so far in this season.
Newmeyer looking to throw.
He's looking to throw. He's going to have to run. It's a little throwback. He just throws it away, really. Outside the tackle box, it looks like. Yeah. So incompletion, and the first drive for Bigelow will be a -1 yard. That's kind of what they got.
That's
so
it, yeah.
Great first stand from Mark Tree. And, they deferred. And that's what their coach was wanting to see, and that's what he got. He got a defensive stand. Mm-hmm. Now they got an opportunity to get the ball.
That's always big when you defer and then you get that first defensive stand. Don't give up a touchdown.
Looks like Newmeyer will be the punter here in a little.
Which makes it a little tricky.
Pooch punt. Oh, they had the returner come up. There's no one back. It's going to be a great punt from the 39 to just about a football short of the 10. And we'll take a quick break. We'll get you out to our local ads.
Arkansas Sports Network would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of tonight's broadcast. In Mark Tree, thanks to Armor Bank, Riverside Ambulance, Woodard Funeral Services, La Fiesta Grill, and sponsors for Bigelow include Centennial Bank.
All right, we're back. Mark Tree has the ball. They hand it off on the right side. He's chopped down around the 14-yard line.
Bigelow sponsors, if you're watching this, we will get you in there. Just give us a second.
Just didn't have enough time on that one.
Yeah.
Up to give him the 15, so pick up a 5 on the play.
What number got that one?
I could not see it. It was kind of coming in late there. It was the main tailback, so let's see. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a little read play. Quarterback's going to keep. Bigelow's all over it. Great job defensively that time, swarming to the football. Going to be a loss of about 3 on the play.
So 5 on the first play.
They lose 2 this time, so make it 3rd and 7.
All right.
3rd and 7.
That was the quarterback on the carry.
That's Kenyon Carter. Kenyon Carter is a guy that he's all over our awards right now.
Yep, having a great year. He's flanked alongside Dallas Carpenter, beside him, I should say. Now Carpenter comes out in motion. It's 2-by-1. He's looking at Carter. He's looking deep. He's going to throw it. He's got a man. Can't make the adjustment in time. Just a little bit too strong. Ball bounds down around the 41-yard line. And that's going to be a quick 3-and-out for Mark Tree. So both teams 3-and-out so far on their first drives.
Both teams kind of filling each other out right now. That's the thing that when you get into a semifinal like this, that there's a lot on the line. This is the biggest game of a lot of these kids' lives, and so you're filling each other out, trying to figure out what's best.
It's punt a little high. He gets it off, almost blocked. It knuckles his way.
The referee actually did give a tip on that.
So it's at the 50. He's going to pick it up. He's going to get the corner over to 40 to 35. He'll be run out right shy of the 30-yard line. So go back to Bigelow's punt by Newmeyer, which went from the 39 to basically was at the 10, about a football short of the 10. That's what, 40 plus another 11, 51-yard punt, and that kind of flipped the field if they got them 3-and-out, and then maybe got a piece of that on the punt block, and a great return on a short punt, really. And so Bigelow setting up pretty here, and they're going to get the ball at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
Aaron, we got 0 video from you. Not sure why.
So we got Newmeyer, Alexander beside him. They got man in motion, Shelton, and we're gonna get an illegal offsides is what we're gonna get. False start and back them up 5. So get them on schedule a little bit right off the bat. Still 1st down.
First penalty of the night.
Looks like they might be running the same play. We'll see if Shelton comes back in motion. He will. They're going to hand it to Alexander. Not going to get much. He's getting first man to hit him. Is on the bottom of that pile. I'll get his number for you in just a second. But he got to hold him quickly. That is number 72. Big 72. I don't have on our Mark Tree roster. Might have been 79. I apologize. So 79. That is DeQuincy Wilkins, who's a senior. So Quincy Wilkins on the tackle. Loss, well, he got about a yard because we were back to 5, remember?
Yes.
So we're at the 35. 2nd and about 14. To play action, he's got a man. He sits down in the zone. He'll fall down as he tried to cut. Number 2, Martell. Did I see it wrong?
No, you're good.
Oh,
you're good.
Okay, you're telling me the yard. Sorry.
Yes.
Martell Macon is going to bring up a 3rd and about 5.
Yep, it was a long 9 there, I believe.
Yeah, we'll make it maybe 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I think.
Long 6, short, or a long 5, short 6. So we've got 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. We got an H-back on the right side. He's going to roll out to his right is Newmeyer. He's looking. He plants his feet. He hits his man. Oh, are they going to say it hit the ground? That was so close to an interception.
Yep.
10 comes scooping in at the last second. And it was right to the running back, or the receiver. He got hit right when he was catching it. Couldn't hold on that time. So I think they got a decision to make. I expect them to go here for
Yeah,
downs.
you got to right here, unless you've got a strong field goal kicker, not too many in 2A that can kick it from here.
Ball at about the 27. Nothing really you're giving up here as long as you don't get sacked. So we got 4 wide. Running back to the left, trips to the right. Quarterback's back. He's got time. He'll step up. Got a guy on the sideline. That's Alexander. Or is that Shelton? That is Shelton, number 3. He picks up the 1st down.
Easily there. That's a big gain. That's a gain of about 19 yards there.
Got a little bit of yak after the catch. They gave it to him at the just shy of the 13, just inside the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Bigelow picking up that 1st down on 4th down. That was a big play in this ball game. 3 wide again. Alexander to running back. He's on the right side of Newmeyer. They almost jumped, and now they'll get the call. It's going to be on the defense, I believe. So after Mark Tree got off schedule, the first 4 4 downs of this stanza. This time it goes the opposite way, and Mark Tree helps them out.
Yeah, think about that punt there.
1st and 5.
Duran, think about the punt that got all the way down
51
inside,
yards.
flipped the field.
That's the difference.
And
right
that's
now.
the difference as Bigelow's getting ready to possibly score here.
3 wide again, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Running back is Alexander alongside Newmeyer. He's going to toss it to him over the right side. He's got a little bit of blocking. Oh, he slips a tackle. He's going to be brought down inside the 5, about the 2, maybe 3. I'm thinking 2 right now from what I can. It's a tough angle where we're at.
Hey, Aaron, we're going to have to
one
change. We're going to have to change the channel. We're getting quite a bit of interference from you. Let's go to channel 7.
Give him the 1 yard line. 1st and goal.
Channel 7.
1st and goal at the 1 yard line. Nice run that time from Alexander. Now we got a diamond for, oh, it's a direct snap. Wildcat. Alexander's in the end zone over the left side. And the Bigelow Panthers draw first blood in this semifinal action, 6-0.
Field position, everything in that matchup.
Hey, Matt,
right
get that
there.
if you can next time.
Yep.
Try to get those fireworks next time. There you go. All right, so 6-0, and like you said, Brad, change of field position there was a big deal from the Newmeyer punt. Newmeyer looks like he is the kicker as well, and you got Shelton, one of their main receivers and returners, is the holder. Shelton's ready. Good snap, good hold. Kick is blocked. It's going to be blocked. So the score will say 6-0. That could be big later. We'll find out.
Let's go to a 15.
Well, we'll take a quick 15-second break. We'll be back right here on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Hey, we just bagged this big trophy.
got anything from
And if you've been on the hunt for something hard to find, we can get it. Season's open. Now's the time to buy. Our banks will beat your banks. 84-month financing. Like us on Facebook, d3autosales.com in Des Arc.
All right, we're back. And we're back here. So we've got some sideline camera action there on the Bigelow crowd there for a moment. Aaron getting into position, though. Back deep for Mark Tree is number 1, TJ Hodges. And looks like number 6, Jeremiah Risper on the far side.
Hodges is a Jonesboro transfer here, and he has been phenomenal. He's just a sophomore.
And you also got Jacamion Williams, who's kind of an up man over on the 23-yard line. Still back deep, though. Kind of an odd return. We got 3 guys back there. That one's going to bound. He'll have to pick it up. He has it. He's over to 15 to 20 to 25, 30. He cuts back. Going to break 1 tackle. He ends up around his ankles with Newmeyer. No, it's 15. Bryant Benson in on the tackle with a host of others. So they'll start it right there at the 35-yard line. It looks like maybe the 36 they're going to give them. So Mark Tree 3 and out on their first drive. They need to get something going here. They find themselves down 6-0. Got a pistol formation. The quarterback's going to toss it out to number 1. He's over the right side. He's going to get run out after about a 7 or 8 yard gain.
Depends on where they spot it there, but look, he might have got 9 on that one. Looks like that's where they're going to spot it. He's got 9 on the play there.
TJ Hodges with a 9-yard pickup on first down. Little toss play from the quarterback,
Boy, you can
Carter.
You can see the lightning coming out of that kid's feet. My goodness.
Yeah, and he's done a good job. I've noticed in some highlights and stuff, he does a great job with his off arm. He's a good stiff armor. They hand it up the middle. This time he's met immediately. He's going to maybe, they're going to lose a yard.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up 3rd and almost 2.
Big little defensive line stepping up right there.
3rd and 2 here. Ball's on the 44-yard line of Mark Tree.
Bigelow defensive line coach for Arkansas. Should we get him up there for that? Get him on the hill.
He's doing good right now. Hand off to the running back over the right side. He's going to have the first down and more. He's going to get bumped out. He'll be 4-yard line where he's ran out.
Big gain there. Big gain.
TJ Hodges looking good on those tosses. He's just a sophomore on this roster.
Just a sophomore.
Impressive.
Yep. So 44 to 44 there. 12-yard gain on that one. Yep, just a sophomore. He's going to be around. In fact, Kenyon Carter's just a junior.
Right.
So this team right here, no matter what happens tonight, they're going to be back.
So we got a shotgun formation. Hodges is the running back alongside the quarterback. 3 wide, 2 to the left. He's going to fake a toss. He's going to throw up the seam. He's a little long. It's going to be intercepted. Oh, a dropped interception. He tried to float it too long. The defender read it perfectly. Mr. Bennett Wilson, he can't pull it in, though.
My goodness, right there. You know, are they going to look back at that one and say, woo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 10 after they took that shot. It's a nice little play. They faked the toss. He tried to hit this man up the seam there. A little 4 vertical kind of route. And got lucky this time, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Lucky it was not
right
picked
there.
off. So coming out with 2 wide. You've got an H-back on the left side. Looks like a tight end on the right side. Referee talking to the coach. We got the play clock never started, I think.
Yeah.
They're fixing it now. Put 25 on it.
Game clock's at 43:10.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I was about to say, it hasn't been that quick of a first quarter. 4:31 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation, 2 wide. H-back on the left.
He's in trouble.
Yep, he's having to scramble for life. He gets out of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, and he just pitches it out to the running back, says, hey, you take it. He cuts back. He's going to get back almost to the original line. I think he'll lose 1, depending on the spot. Wow, that was a lot of action there for 1 yard.
Yes, it was.
They run about 50 to get
I'll tell you right now,
lose 1.
It was a miracle that they even got that, and that ended up being a running play there, so a loss of 1 on the run.
It was a little tricky there. Carter kind of had that big swim move with the football in his hand, which scares you if you're a Mark Tree Indian fan for sure. That thing can get batted away, but he makes a nice little acrobatic play to try to make something happen. It ends up being a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Carter back to pass. He's going to have to scramble again. He's got a guy in his face. He's just going to throw it away now. Great pursuit from the front 7 of Bigelow. Number 4 was the closest to him, Carter Alexander. Carter Alexander doing a little bit of everything. He has the 1 touchdown for Bigelow, showing up on defense.
Big time. Carter Alexander, all-around player. He's actually the leading tackler in Bigelow history.
Wow. I have a few stats. I don't have any from him on here. I've got Brant Tipton, Ryan Hobbs, Jaden Dunlap, Silas. Did you get a pronunciation of his last name? Schittle? Is that correct? Okay. So number 58, junior. He's had a great year. 97 tackles, 11 sacks. The punt is away. This one's much better, end over end. It's going to bound and take a little bit of a Bigelow bounce. They'll get on it right there. Looks like around the 22 from here. Oh, okay, he's at another 5 yards. 16-yard line.
Almost 800 live devices on this right now.
Wow, thank you all. Big-time game right here. Who's going to meet up in the Rock? Is it going to be Mark Tree or Bigelow? The other one tonight, EPC versus Carlisle.
Yeah, big game over there.
Game over there.
2 Poinsett County teams.
Yes, that's the first time that's ever happened in semifinals, because I know Mark Tree has never made it past the 2nd round. This is the first time ever.
Kind of similar to what happened last year with Carlisle and Hazen.
Yes, that's true. 2 teams in the same county there. I believe Hazen and Carlisle are the same county, aren't they? They're real close.
They are.
Oh, fumble on the ground. He picks it back up, though, and he's going to roll through. He's rumbling and bumbling and stumbling. That's number 0, Jaden Dunlap, looking good carrying the ball, the junior, for a first down.
Who wants to tackle that kid?
Right? Speaking of Carlisle, and he reminds me a little bit of Gabe Boyle, big old boy running through there. I feel like they should give Gabe the ball a little more over in Carlisle.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man.
He didn't carry the ball at all the last 2 games I did for them.
Whew, look at that kid. We got a good shot of him right there. I mean, he is a load.
Oh, yeah.
Great shot there, Aaron.
This Bigelow program has really been on fire the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, they've been in it. They have been.
So we got 4 wide, 3 to the right. He's looking to his right. He's going to throw this one away.
I'll tell you what, the front of the Panthers, the Indians, really doing a good job right now getting pressure on the pass.
Both teams kind of doing that as well. It's kind of mirroring each other.
Right.
The D-lines have been dominant, especially the front 7. So basically the same formation. You got 4 wide, trips to the right, 1 to the left, running back alongside Newmeyer. And they try to get him to jump. Did they get the call? They do. That'll give Bigelow 5 more yards. And that was Dunlap back there. Big number 0. Staying in there at running back. He's a little change of a pace from Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of weapons up here at Bigelow. These 2A teams continue to impress me every time I do a 2A game. We did Murfreesboro. Of course, Bigelow beat them last week. I believe it was Bigelow. No, that was Mark Tree. And seeing Carlisle, Hazen, Desart.
2A was
multiple
deep.
times. It
2A
really
was
is.
deep this year. A lot of good teams
Narrow
in 2A.
Springs. 4 wide again. Running back's going to roll to his left. He's going to set his feet. Little sidearm action. This time over his intended defender. Out of bounds.
He rushed that one.
Yeah, there was a defender over there, too. It was kind of scary.
The thing about it is, on that rush there, he actually had time. But the reason why he rushed it was because he's been in trouble the whole game.
Yeah. Kind of get a little bit of happy feet when you get that much pressure on you all night so far. He'll settle in. Newmeyer, really good quarterback for these Panthers. Had a great career so far. Trying to end up in the rock and get some icing on top. So, 3rd and about 4. He's looking over his left side. He's going to move out of the pocket. He's going to throw. He's got a man underthrew it, and it's intercepted. They've got it at the 30, the 35, over to 40, and knocked out of bounds. And that's as good as a punt, though, in the long run.
In the long run, but you know what? Great play there by the defensive back.
He actually
that was Jacamian Williams there, the junior. Did a good job staying with it. You know, Newmeyer had him early. If he throws that ball just a little earlier there, I think that's a touchdown.
Just underthrew it a little bit. He had to come back for it, and that allowed the defender to tip that ball, and it was a tip drill for Williams. Great job from Williams, keeping his head up, getting that ball. Good hands.
We're going to have a sideline report at the end of the first quarter, at the beginning of the second quarter with Allen Russell.
The shotgun formation. They're going to toss it to the running back. That's Hodges. He's got a little bit of room. Oh, he fumbles! Mark Tree's right on top of it, though. Number 60 falls on the ball, Wesley Pitts.
I'll tell you what, you just feel like with Hodges that he's close to breaking one when he touches the ball.
You end up giving Wesley Pitts, the running back, the 3 yards there, don't you?
That's true. I guess you're right about that.
Take it out of Hodges.
That's right. You're exactly right. Good catch on that.
So 2nd and 7. Ended up not hurting Mark Tree. I think that maybe we lost a yard on the fumble, maybe 2. Still in a decent position here on 2nd and 7. So a little read play. He'll give it to Hodges. He tries to cut inside the tackles at the last second. He does a good spin move. Pickup of about 3 on the play. Ball's going to be marked at the 47-yard line.
Yep.
Needs to get to about the 47 of Bigelow for a first down. Third down.
So far, defense has ruled the day.
They're going to come out in 4 wide. Trips to the left. Hodges is the tailback alongside Carter. Carter looking to throw. It's, right through the hands of Dunlap. Good defense underneath that time by Bigelow. We've got another punting situation, possibly.
Right now, Carter 0 for 4 passing right now. You got to get a little bit better as the game goes on here.
Both guys have had a guy open down a seam. One underthrew, one overthrew. So we got a punter in definitely way back at the 34-yard line. Bigelow, we think, got a piece of one early. They got the pressure this time when he gets it off. It's end over end, not a lot of height. He's going to catch it on a bounce at the 20, about the 15 where he picked it up. And he'll come up, kind of round off out of bounds around the 33, 34-yard line. Decent return for number 11, Ryan Hobbs.
Let's get a quick one in if we can.
Let's take a 10-second or 15-second break, and we'll be right back. We're back here. Nice shot from Aaron Powers on the Bigelow crowd there. That was Ryan Hobbs on return. 12 TDs this year on offense, 907 all-purpose yards.
Another big-time weapon for Bigelow.
Got 3 wide. They're going to hand it to Dunlap. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was Alexander back in the game. He gets tripped up. It breaks that tackle and falls forward all the way up to the 41-yard line. Pick up a 6 on the play. Make it 2nd and 4.
Yep. Good, nice job by Alexander there. That's a guy that we have been told we need to be watching tonight. He's doing some work so far.
We got the H-back, I believe that's Dunlap. No, it's number 30. He comes in motion now. He was on the left. He was on the right. Now he goes to the left. He has a tight end over there with him. They'll hang on the left side, hand off on the left side and try to run in behind him. He's not going to get much, though. Ball comes out, but he was definitely down before.
No.
We'll give him about a half a yard, maybe a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 3 now.
Big third down here at about 3.
Going to get
That'll be into the first quarter.
into the first quarter. We're going to go back out to our local sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
They coming to you. They coming down to you.
So we come back
To thank the following sponsors for their support of tonight's broadcast. In Mark Tree, thanks to Armor Bank, Riverside Ambulance, Woodard Funeral Services, La Fiesta Grill, and sponsors for Bigelow include Centennial Bank, Fulton & Sons Demolition and Excavation, Geo-Fencing, Brandon Baxter, State Farm Agent, and by Toadsuck One Stop. Thank you all for your kind support of high school football in our state.
and you can start.
Throw
Go
it down
ahead.
to our man, Alan Russell,
All
for
right,
a sideline
Alan.
report.
Go ahead, Alan. Take it away.
Hey, hey guys, down here in sideline report. It's a bit defensive struggle so far. Bigelow has the lone scorer here, but so far both defenses is trying to fill out both offenses right now, try to get a feel for each other. Montreat just can't do anything right now. Bigelow's defense is stifling them.
All right, thank you, Alan, for that report. Make sure you mute your phone. I'm going to keep you on here, Alan, okay?
So they hand it off to Alexander. He gets kind of bit backwards awkwardly. Looks like he's fine, though. He only gets a yard. It's going to bring up 4th and 2 for Bigelow. They got a decision to make at the 42-yard line, and it looks like the punting team, well, I say that Newmeyer's coming to the bench. He normally is the punter.
Oh, this is a Wildcat situation.
Yeah, it's a
here.
Wildcat, I think, with Alexander. That's what they ran the touchdown in on. 4th and 2. Let's see if they try to get a hard count first. See if they can get them to jump off sides. See if there's any motion in this. The play clock's down to 12, so they're not going to have much time. Mark Tree's not really ready, though. They're going to hand it off over the left side. He's going to have the first down. Good hard running from Mr. Alexander, Carter Alexander, the senior.
Well, I tell you what, right now, he was not going to be denied on that one.
And, you know, we were watching the Razorback game today at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's how we didn't see Green run the ball much.
Yeah.
That's how I want to see Green run the ball, with reckless abandonment.
Yeah,
you know, he's got so much speed. He can get to that second level. Great run from Alexander. So he's going to stay in there. In the Wildcat, they'll shift over to
Well,
left
this
side.
is a tough formation
Oh,
for
right
Bigelow.
tackle jumped off sides. It was a tight end, actually, number 30.
I'll tell you what, this is a tough formation for 2A, especially to match up against. These two running backs in the backfield right now lining up like that.
Yeah, Alexander has got
tough.
a little bit of balance of speed and power. Dunlap's just a beast back there. He's not slow in his own right. Real tough. And you got a good offensive line as well. That time, unfortunately, they jump off sides, make it 1st and 15. Back to the regular offense now. Casey Dix out of the game. Or back in, I should say. McFadden goes to the line. If you want to go old school Razorbacks there. But, okay, here we go. Newmeyer, he's in an empty set. You might see quarterback draw here. We'll see.
By the way, we miss those old school Razorbacks, don't we?
Yeah, we definitely do on a day like today. He's in. He's got his man. That's number 10. He's set down in the zone. He's going to round off. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He gets knocked out there. But he's all the way from the –
It's about the
38, I believe.
No, the 42.
42, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got that.
All the way to the 27. So that's what, 18 and 23.
No, 8 and 23. So,
oh, yeah,
31.
I'm sorry. Yep, good job. All right, 31-yard pickup to number 10, Brant Tipton. Brant Tipton adding to his stats. 803 all-purpose yards coming into this one.
Lots and lots
12
of weapons
touchdowns
here on this Bigelow team. Now, folks, if you're watching from Bigelow
Telling you
right now, let me tell you something. You guys got to be letting us know about these guys. This is the first time that we've even known about some of these guys.
So you got Newmeyer, again, in an empty set here. So you got the draw play could come from this, or they could throw it, and that's what he's going to do. He sets his feet. He's got number 1.
Ooh.
Oh, he had to play defense at the last
did.
second. Good job from Bennett Wilson deflecting that ball, trying to see the number on that defender there. Is that number 2?
Yeah.
Jacamian Williams, who had that pick already.
Yeah. So the thing is, with the Mark Tree defense, you're probably not going to get behind them. But I will tell you this, that post pattern is wide open. I mean,
Yeah.
they're playing off right there. You've got to see that skinny's there.
Yep, skinny post and come back in. And I haven't seen a lot of slants. We've seen spread it out and kind of hit down in the zone, some good stuff. But this time they got a running back. Oh, and they're going to fake it on the end around. The end around has it. That's Taft. I'm sorry, what's his name? Number 10, Tipton, Brant Tipton. Good defense that time from Mark Tree.
Mark Tree is fast.
Yeah, they are. They lost 3 on the play, 3rd and 13. Third and a long 12, short 13. We're going to have 3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. We got to make it 3 to the left. I didn't see the slot there. No tight ends. We got a running back in the backfield alongside Newmeyer. He's going to float it out. That was tricky. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and almost 13.
Yeah, I don't know right here if you don't play field position if you're Bigelow. I mean, I know
6-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean, where are they? I mean, it says 27. I mean, golly. Who punts at the 27?
Yeah.
You know, that
Definitely don't punt.
Well, I say they're at the 30, and I know that sounds crazy right there, but, man.
You could take a shot to the end zone if they pick it off. It's like a punt.
Yeah.
They're going to go empty set here. Let's see if they get a draw play. I've said that 2 or 3 times. They haven't done it yet. Try to get a hard count there. Now they'll snap it. He's dropping back to pass. He's got a man up the middle.
Did they hear me?
I don't know if that was exactly a skinny, but it was across the middle there.
Yeah. I mean, it was there.
I think he's got the first down. That's Brant Tipton again. He's having a great night. And on this drive especially, it's his 3rd catch.
14 yards is enough right there.
And Newmeyer's going to come out. They're going to go back into the Wildcat now. So as soon as you kind of get ready for the spread you out, throw it all over the place, they'll come back and hit you with a Wildcat. And I'm telling you right now, play action on a Wildcat could be really lethal for this team.
Do they feel like he can throw it? I mean,
I don't know.
We'll find out.
It's a tight set here. Alexander over the left side. He's clipped. He'll fall forward, though. He's got a lanky little gait to him. So he falls forward inside the 10. Pickup of about 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. Ball's right at the, looks like just inside the 10. Got to get down just inside the 5 for a first down. Still have a chance for another first down, though. Alexander's going to keep it left side. Oh, great penetration this time through the A-gap. A host of Martree Indians.
Big
and Alexander,
79 right there. The Quincy Wilkins just swallowed him.
Yep, and there was 2 or 3 others in there as well helping out. Number 8 was one of them.
Lost a 4
Cameron
on that
Marshall.
play.
Lost a 4.
For the Indians, that'll bring up third down.
These offensive possessions are very, very crucial. They're very precious. That's probably a better way of putting them. When you're down this far, you're in the red zone, you got to do something with it. If either team right now.
3rd and about 7 here. Still in the Wildcat. He's going to throw it to the corner. He's open. He's perfectly places it in the breadbasket as he backpedals. I'm telling you.
You called it.
That is too many options. Martell making on the catch. The throw from Alexander. And I'm telling you, man, you run 5 wide, you run Wildcat, and you can throw that out of a tight set, trick them up. Great play. PA announcer says nice play as well.
I mean, it's got to be one, right? If the PA announcer says it,
Right.
It's got to be, right?
He's excited. They are excited. They're up 2 possessions right now. Going for 2 here, up 12-0. Newmeyer, it's gonna be a trick play. They're gonna throw it. He's wide open. Back-to-back sort of trick plays. The one before wasn't really a trick, just a play you don't really see. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back right after this.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
We're back at Bigelow. The 2-point conversion was good. 14-0 with 7:49 to go in the first half. They're off to a great start. They're hoping to punch their ticket to Little Rock next week. Here's the kickoff. He's going to catch that. A tough catch right there at the 27. He'll cut back over the middle. Oh, big pop. Look like a pinball wizard as he goes down right at the 41-yard line.
Now this is
Martree.
In my opinion, huge possession here for Martree. They've got to figure out a way to get a score. You don't want to go into halftime down 2 scores.
You're exactly right.
I know, I usually am. My wife tells me all the time.
As you see, Martree getting out here 10-2 on the year, 487 points scored so far. 0 tonight, though. They've got to get it going right now. What'd you say about your wife there?
She always tells me I'm right.
You're right?
I'm sure she's watching right now to attest to that.
I think she says you don't ever hear anything she says. I don't know how right you could be.
I can barely hear anything. I need to keep these headphones on, man.
4 wide, 3 to the left. This high tie, it's intercepted! That's number 1, it looks like, on the pick, and everything is going Bigelow's way right now. Bennett Wilson, the senior, taking one from Martree.
The tide is shifting right now, guys. And right now, Martree has got to come up with it. They've got to figure it out. And there is, look at that beautiful graphic there.
Beautiful graphic by Bill Harshaw, our executive producer tonight, looking over things, getting ready for overtime Arkansas right after this one. Thank you, Bill, for those graphics. As Bigelow, 433 yards on the year. They've added a lot to it tonight, trying to do more right now. Ball on the 26, maybe 27-yard line.
This is the possession of the game for both teams, because if Bigelow puts this in right here, I think that they've really got a great shot.
They're going to hand it off to Alexander. Oh, there was a shoe or something on the ground, it looked like, for a moment. Thought I saw football, but it wasn't. He'll pick up about 4 on the play. Make it 2nd and 6.
When you're on the road in the semifinals and you kind of get that wave of emotion coming against you, you got to do something to try to make a play to keep it from rolling over you. That's where Martree is right now.
3 wide. Alexander's the running back alongside Newmeyer. Got man-to-man over here on the left side for Martree. He's going to hand it off to Alexander over the left side. Since that first drive, they've done a much better job of opening some holes for their running backs. He doesn't get a whole lot, but he gets positive yards, picks up about 2. Third and about 3. Long 3 here. What do you got? 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3?
I mean, it's
in
close.
between.
Yeah, and I'm not at a great angle here to tell you for sure. So,
yep, a Wildcat formation again. You got Dunlap out there. Number 11 back there as well. 11 is Ryan Hobbs. Hobbs keeps it over the left side. He'll have a first down. He's going to be in the end zone. If there's no flags, there's not. It's a touchdown.
21 yards on that run by Hobbs. And, boy, they have blown it open here just in the last couple minutes.
20-0. PET impending.
We got lots of high fives going on in front of us right now. This Bigelow team has been the best kept secret in the state of Arkansas.
They really have, looking really good tonight. Many options. I love their offense, what I'm seeing. Their defense is right there with them as well, playing big, obviously, with 1 interception on the game. Newmeyer in to kick this PAT. They're trying to make it a 3-score game, or it's already 3 scores, but they're trying to make it 21 perfect here. Snap's good. Hold was good. Kick.
I think it got offsides there.
There's something happened. There we go. Okay, so the snap was a little bit to the inside. It was a good job from the holder. So they're going to go ahead and go for 2 here, I think, now with the offsides. They are. Here comes the Wildcat team. Dunlap's back in. Alexander's back in. The Wild Panther, they don't call them Wildcats up here in Bigelow.
Right.
It's the Wild Panther.
That's a good point right there, man.
They're going to throw off of it again, you think? I don't think so. Not this time.
Well, I tell you what, they've had 3 guys throw passes already, you know.
You know, I need to go back and look. I thought Alexander threw the touchdown a moment ago. Alexander keeps this one. He runs right behind big number 0 Dunlap, and he'll get in behind him and his offensive line, making holes 22-0. All the momentum right now is for the Bigelow Panthers. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back here at Bigelow, 22-0. Want to thank our major sponsors as well.
Yes,
Tyson,
absolutely.
Heirloom Legal, Arkansas Tech University. Who am I missing?
D3 Auto Sales,
of
the
course.
MVP.
Yep. Cutting that list down, you've seen, and we'll continue to getting close to naming a MVP, our second one.
Yeah, we'll be cutting it down again.
This
this
is a
week.
nice return. He's still slipping tackles. He'll finally be brought down around the 36-yard line.
While we've got the D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game, we'll be looking for one tonight. The D3 MVP now is kind of what we're shifting our focus to. We're going to cut that list down again this weekend, but look for Blue Collar Awards, Newcomer of the Year Awards, and Coach of the Year Awards coming up.
Yes, sir. I'm telling you right now, Dunlap, I like him for that Blue Collar Award. He's a workhorse.
Yeah, I mean,
Comes in, does a little bit of everything.
you talking about Alexander? Alexander, is that who you're looking at?
Number 0, Jaden Dunlap,
Jaden Dunlap
for Bigelow.
Yeah.
This handoff on the right side. He's going to break a tackle. That's
Uh-oh,
Hodges.
uh-oh,
He's got a corner. He's got a
going.
burst of speed. No one's going to catch him, I don't think. But number 11, Hobbs, is doing his best chance. He can't.
That was
there no
a
flag on the play?
huge play. They needed that one in the worst way, and they got it.
Woo! TJ Hodges, you better keep him buckled up. You better keep him hemmed in, because he can do that, and he can change the perspective of a game quickly.
65 yards, touchdown run.
65 yards to the house.
Mark
Shot
Tree,
out of a cannon that time.
Mark Tree had 28 yards of offense before that play.
And that's what happens. They had him hemmed in. They missed a tackle out there on the edge. There was a tough block in there as well. They're going for 2 here. Carter's got it. Oh, he's a little kind of a jump pass right to a tight end. Number 87, he didn't jump for it, but he was kind of had that style of play. And that is Mr. Jonah Walker with a nice job on the 2-point conversion. We'll take a break. We'll be back on ASN right after this. What a good game.
Good job, Mr. Producer.
Yeah, good job on the commercial. Mr. Arkansas, going Arkansas Tech yourself. Arkansas Tech, a big-time major sponsor for us, second season with us in football, and
they are
really appreciate it.
The sponsor of the Blue Collar Award.
Nice.
139 total yards for Bigelow, 93 total yards now for Mark Tree.
They needed that in a bad way. I mean, they just got a little bit of energy pumped into them. Let's see if the defense now comes out and plays off of that emotion.
That was a massive play right there. They needed it in a bad way right there.
When we get a second here, I love this community up here. I love football towns that have houses around the property. You got fire pits. There's probably 40 people up here on the hill. Really cool to see.
Looks like they called offsides there on the kick.
Where's our Aaron Powers at right now? Do you see him?
Well, he's on the shot right now. I know that.
Yeah. Trying to find his location.
He's on the Mark Tree side right now.
Is he disconnected since we went down
I don't
Allen?
know if he is. I called him again, so I don't know if he's got me or not. What do you want Aaron to get that?
I want him to get that when we get a chance here. He had a chance there when they were resetting the ball. We'll get it in a minute, though. So number 2 coming back to kick it again for Mark Tree. That is Jacamian Williams. I believe that's number 2. Just straight kick. End over end. It's going to be fielded. Oh, he's going to go down. Had 2 Panthers kind of confused that time. Number 3 and number 6. That's Shelton and Platt, number 6. Platt just a sophomore, Shelton a senior, and they got a little confused on who was going to take that one and end up bumping into each other. They down it right there.
So now Bigelow got a little bit of pressure on him here after that big run by Hodges there. Now they need to see if they can seize that momentum again.
They're going to come out with Newmeyer at quarterback, back into the regular offense here. 3 wide, shotgun formation. H-back is Dunlap over on the left side. I believe that's 0. It might be 30 I'm seeing. It was 30. They're going to run him behind 30. He runs his, oh, man, and flatbacks him. Then he gets the first down. Mr. Alexander Carter running like a grown man that time for the first down.
My goodness, running with violence right there. My goodness, I haven't seen something like that in a long time.
Pick up a 12 on a play. 42,
absolutely.
Maybe make it 43-yard line.
My goodness.
I'm telling you, when he runs hard. That's what I like. You got to hit that hole hard. Great things can happen for you, but you got to hit that crease.
He's running like a senior. That's what you like to see out of a senior football player right there. You can't stop me. That was his, and I guarantee you that's how he thinks.
Dunlap's a tailback now. Number 30 is the H-back on the left side. They're going to pull a little counter. Dunlap gets hit in the backfield, but he's going to bully his way all the way to the 44, maybe the 45. They'll give him the 45. Pick up a 2. That was a good hard run from Dunlap after he got hit in the backfield, short of the line of scrimmage.
It's a big third down here for both teams. Again, Mark Tree pick up a little bit of momentum on their own here. 3rd and 8 right here. If they can force them to punt, get themselves back in with 1 score here before halftime, be massive.
Braxton Nix, number 30, is that H-back again on the left side. Dunlap still the tailback. They're going to hand it to him. Going to go over to the right side. He'll get stood up there after a pick up of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 7. Got to get all the way to the 47 for a first down. 47 of Mark Tree. Looks like we're probably going to get Newmeyer in here. Let's spread it out a little bit and see what we get. Dunlap's still out there as a tailback. Number 1 comes in. That's Bennett Wilson. He'll be the receiver on the far side. Trips to the left. You've got Shelton, also number 2, Macon, and number 10, Brant Tipton. Tipton, that drive before the interception, they went to him early and often. Now we're going to get a timeout. We're going to go out to our local sponsors, and we'll be back right after this right here on ASN.
The Arkansas Sports Network would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of tonight's broadcast. In Marktree, thanks to Armor Bank, Riverside Ambulance, Woodard Funeral Services, La Fiesta Grill, and sponsors for Bigelow include Centennial Bank, Fulton & Sons Demolition and Excavation, Geofencing, Brandon Baxter, State Farm Agent, and by Toad Suck One Stop. Thank you all for your kind support of high school football in our state.
All right, we're back here. 3rd down and about 7 here for Bigelow. They're up 22-8 with 3:41 to go in the half. They've got 4 wide. Dunlap's a running back. Newmeyer rolls to his right. Going to hit us. Oh, it goes through his hands. Squirted through that time. Incomplete. Bring up 4th and 7. I would assume a punt here for sure with the comfortable lead. You don't want to give them an easy field position here and go in a half, with a 1-possession game instead of a 2-possession game.
Elkin's beating CAC right now 11-9.
Yep. CAC at home, that's an odd score. But
right.
CAC at home is so tough because they run the hurry-up, no-huddle fastest I've ever seen it. Faster than the Springdale 5, and that's saying something.
Yeah, it is.
And at home, they got that chain gang rolling. Newmeyer in the punt, his little pooch punt. Ooh, barely gets it off, but a great punt. Sails, and it's taken at the 15, it looked like, over the left side. Gosh, look at the speed. He hurdles the man. He's going to be brought down at the 40. Was that number 8 for Marktree? Cameron Marshall. I'm telling you, they got speed all over the field. Marktree does. It ain't just Hodges. They got several weapons. And we got a penalty at the end. I missed it, the call. 10 yards, so I'm guessing holding. Illegal block. We're at the 25 now. So 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. So we got 3 wide. Man in motion. He'll come back the other way. We're going to hand. Oh, it's a reverse. Reverse toss over the left side. He's got the sideline. Lots of speed. That's number 3, another man. This time Dawson Smith, a junior for the Indians, showing off the wheels.
About 17 on that carry.
And the Indians move the chains.
Yep, 1st down for the Indians. 3:12 to go in the half. Big possession right now for Bigelow.
Has Marktree figured a little something out here?
They're definitely getting outside more, or trying to. See if they can continue to do it. This time they'll hand it to Hodges over the left side. He's got a 1st down. He'll run out of bounds. Picks up 16, well, almost 16 on the play. 15 for sure.
Yeah.
Clock stops at 3:04. So they move the chains here.
Now Marktree's got the momentum in their side right now.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, if they go in and score right here, it's a ball game again. Right now, Bigelow's felt like they've been in the driver's seat. Quarterback's going to keep. I don't know, nice stiff arm to get around Tipton. It was a good pursuit job that time to keep him from really getting a lot of yards, but he'll still pick up about 4. Second and we'll make it 7. Second and 7.
Gain of about 3.
You know, that's one thing about it. Carter has not really gotten involved in the running game so far.
They've done a good job on him. He's fast, but when Hodges gets the ball and guys like Cameron Marshall and Dawan Smith, they can fly.
That's a different level for sure.
Carter's built a little bigger too, though, lower to the ground. This is a big, tight set here. 2 wide, 2 tight ends. Running back's going to stay in. It's going to be single coverage, and they're tripped up. They're going to say incidental contact, no flags. And the receiver
they got tangled
kind
up
of getting
there.
up gingerly.
You know, and that one right there can go either way. I know that if you're a Mark Tree fan, you definitely want to see that big call. But really, when you get your feet tangled up.
It didn't look like nobody was, really pushing them down or anything. It just, to me, just incidental. So I know we have a little bit weird angle, but it doesn't football not look like it's a yard in front of the stick. Maybe it's just me. So here we go.
Yeah, it is in front of the stick.
Yeah. Okay, so off to the left side, a little toss. Hodges is going to have the first down, I believe.
Oh.
Well, he ends up rolling up out of bounds, but it looks like they're going to give him about a foot or 2 past the stick.
Yeah, so he got an 8 on that one.
And they'll have to move the chains. 2:38 to go in the half. First down for Mark Tree. Ball is right on the 30.
Electric. Kid is electric.
I mean,
this is the biggest possession of this ball game.
Number 8, Marshall, is so fast. You give that ball to Hodges on a toss and then reverse it back to a guy like Marshall. I know they did it with Dawan Smith a minute ago. Marshall's crazy fast. They're all fast. He's got to get rid of it. Oh, he's going to float it short. Did he get his hands under? The refs say no. Good effort for number 6 to come back to the ball, Jeremiah Risper, but not enough that time. Not in time.
Big score going on in South Arkansas right now. Pine Bluff leading Shiloh 28-12 right now. And apparently dominating the ball game.
Shiloh?
No.
Say it again.
Pine Bluff.
Pine Bluff dominating Shiloh?
Yes.
I'm telling you. Pine Bluff's got some athletes. They're tough to beat. Shiloh's been really good all year. It's kind of a shocker a little bit. Nice little screen play here. That's Hodges. He gets popped at the end. I believe that was Hodges, number 1, on the carry. Yeah, there he is.
Looks like 3 on that reception there, which if I'm keeping stats right, that's the first completion
Must
of the
have a
ball
timeout because the clock has stopped. Oh, there's a flag, an official timeout. It's holding on. Oh, Mark Tree.
So take it away.
Oh, blocking him back. 10-yard penalty from the spot. Marks him all the way back to the 40. So basically from the original line of scrimmage. It's going to make it 2nd and 20. Second and 20. Got a man in motion. He's going to come back the other way. He's looking to throw. He's got to get rid of it. Doing his best KJ Jefferson impression. Ooh. Now that's not enough as Dunlap, the big-time Wildcat player on offense, gets it done on defense, and he puts a pop on Carter.
He's feeling that one,
Carter
too.
is definitely feeling it.
That's going to go down as a sack in the book there. 4-yard loss on the play, and a big-time play by Dunlap.
3rd and 24. He really, he had to run, missed a couple people to just get that much. And Dunlap come up and ended it. 4 wide, they come out quickly. Quarterback's back to pass, they're blitzing. That's Alexander chasing him, 58 as well. And it's picked off, he steps in front of his man. That's number 6, he's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bigelow. Easton Platt, just a sophomore, stepping in front of his man, taking it back about 70 yards. Fireworks over on the hill from the fire pits. They got it all going on here in Bigelow.
What a massive play right there.
I'm telling you right there.
Kid. That was unbelievable.
Talk about blue collar. Blue collar right there. The guy's name you don't hear a lot. Back there working. Got his opportunity. Stepped in front of that football and raced down the sideline. Newmeyer in to attempt the extra point, trying to go up 29 to 8. A little bit high. He gets it off, and it's inside the upright. It's good. We'll take a break. We'll be back with 1:06 to go. 29-8.
Don't worry about
big trophy.
zooming in.
And if you've been on the hunt for something hard to find, we can get it. Season's open. Now's the time to buy. Our banks will beat your banks. 84-month financing. Like us on Facebook, d3autosales.com in Des Arc.
All right, we're back. Bigelow, I mean, what a play right here. These fans are fired up. Mark Tree had gotten the momentum back. They had gone down and scored. They were driving. Now they were backed up 3rd and 24 there. But just an unbelievable play from the sophomore, Easton Platt. Take it back 70 yards and squelch any momentum they had going.
Yeah,
and
that
right now it looks good for Bigelow.
That right there was a tough one. If you're a Mark Tree fan right there, you had a lot of good things happening. You're driving. You possibly could score to cut it within 1 touchdown, and then a pick 6 right there. That's a killer.
Killer, and I'm not going to say dagger in the first half. Never will do it, but that feels like a dagger right now. Still a lot of ball game though. Let's see what happens. He's going to run up and catch it at the 30. He'll make a man miss, and then he gets swarmed down by a host of Panthers.
You know, what does that mean? We hear that a lot, a host of Panthers. Is this like a host of angels that's,
More than one.
Right? Okay. I just hear that a lot,
It's
you know.
a host.
It's a host, I'm telling you. Just a host.
You prefer a swarm of Panthers, but
You
those
know,
don't sound right.
not
They're
necessarily.
not
Not necessarily do I prefer that. I just hear that a lot. You know what I mean?
bees. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait till you say something out of order. I'm all over it, buddy. Anyways, so Mark Tree, I mean, there's still a minute left here. I'm telling you right now, the running game is what's working for them. Every time they pass, now this one might have been a backwards pass. They come up and defend it well. Number 1, Bennett Wilson coming in, laying the wood, helps get them down there for a loss, and they're going to let this clock roll, it looks like.
It's a 5-yard loss right there. And, Hodges has been able to break one and get out and break a run there. But really outside of the one, they've done a pretty good job of keeping him in check.
Yeah. He got the one all the way to the house. I think he had one more explosive play for about 25 or so. And Carter fighting for his life.
Whoa.
I've seen 58 back there multiple times tonight. Across the middle, that was dangerous as well. Give credit to number 58. He's been working hard all night. That's Silas Sheetle, number 50. No, I'm sorry. That's that's right. 58.
Schichtel.
Schichtel. I don't know.
No.
Hey, if you're listening from Bigelow, let us know.
I don't know if you can.
Pronunciation of that.
You're going to have to create a pronunciation guide on that one. No, we don't. We're not good on that one.
Hey, he's having a great year. I've got some stats for him. I'll get to you after this play. 10 on the clock. I expect them to not snap another one on 3rd down here. 4th down now. Yeah, they're going to let it run out. 29-8, the Bigelow Panthers at home have showed up and showed out so far in this one. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with your halftime stats and analysis right after this, right here from ASN.
The Arkansas Sports Network would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of tonight's broadcast. In Mark Tree, thanks to Armor Bank, Riverside Ambulance, Woodard Funeral Services, La Fiesta Grill, and sponsors for Bigelow include Centennial Bank, Fulton & Sons Demolition and Excavation, Geofencing, Brandon Baxter, State Farm Agent, and by Toad Sock One Stop. Thank you all for your kind support of high school football in our state.
One way that you can see a kid play, and that's the whole point of what we do, is to allow kids to be seen through the Arkansas Sports Network. We don't do highlight tapes, we do full games. And so you can see any kid that you want to just by watching us.
No, I thought you guys, matter of fact, that's funny because for me, like I couldn't get out and go to the state tournaments because we were playing. And I actually got to watch a lot of the games through y'all's network.
Oh, well, thank you.
To watch, and the kids we were recruiting, we just signed the Jaron Burrow kid from Manila.
Yeah.
You know, and just watching, we got to watch his games through the state tournament and seeing him play that we wouldn't have been able to go watch.
Tommy Reddick right now playing with onions. Burrow for three. Wow. Back at him. This is fun, ain't it? It's a privilege, boys, to be up here calling these games.
Number one, thank you guys for what you're doing here.
Oh, I appreciate it.
We were watching at home last night. I hope you guys know what you're doing here matters. And you guys have been one of the stories of the postseason is the job you're doing here.
And we've got Bree McCarty on the line here. Congratulations, Bree. Bree, tell us a little bit about how you feel about winning the Arkansas Sports Network and D3 Auto Sales Arkansas Girls High School MVP.
Well, I'm definitely honored. I'm really excited about it.
On this front line. Rodriguez, he's going to set up Maddie Smith. He goes across the court. The libero's there. That's that freshman setting up Welch. Was it in? I think it was. Nope, it's out.
They're calling a tap, though.
Oh, there's a miscommunication.
Rolling out the pass. He throws it, and King comes underneath it. He intercepts it. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20, the 10, and he's going to be brought down from behind. And I'll tell you what, Luke King is showing.
What's up, everybody? This is Dare Saul, owner and general manager of D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc, Arkansas. And we are a proud sponsor of Arkansas Sports Network. Arkansas Sports Network has been so great to the communities and small towns of Arkansas and high school sports. They are on their way to be the biggest thing in high school sports, and we're proud to be a sponsor.
All right, we're back here at Bigelow in the 2A state semifinals. Bigelow up 29-8. We got your halftime performance powered by D3 Auto Sales on the screen for you. And by the way, D3 Auto Sales, hey, go in there, let them know that you heard about them right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. They're going to cut you a deal just by saying that. So go in there and save yourself some money. We've got scores here. Let's get the Mark Tree side first. 8 points, 129 yards rushing. Of course, was it 60? How many yards was Hodges
65.
on the big one? 65. 65 of them on one play. Other than that, it's been trouble there a little bit. No passing yards. 129 total, 2 turnovers. Brad, go ahead and take it away for Bigelow.
Bigelow has 155 total yards. Hey, guys, just cut that for just a minute if you can. We got 155 total. We got 74 on the ground. And we've got, there you go, number four. Cut it. Mute it. There we go. There we go. We can handle that ourselves. All right, we got 29-8, obviously. 74 on the ground, 81 through the air. 155 total and 1 turnover. And, of course, the 2 turnovers from Mark Tree, the interception that was gone all the way back to the house. Really the huge difference in the ball game right now.
Yep, and that's being the biggest difference. And just Bigelow really playing with a lot of emotion out here in front of their home crowd. Both these teams know how big this game is, but having that home crowd and getting those turnovers has really been the difference. And we've really been shocked at what we've seen out of this Bigelow team. We're going to get down to our sideline reporter, Alan Russell, and our Aaron Powers down there with him. Go ahead and take it away. Tell us what you've seen so far in this first half, guys.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Well, after climbing back in this football game just a second ago with T.J. Hodges towards the end of the half going down the home sideline there all the way to the end zone. But a pick six has changed the fortunes again back to Bigelow's favor. You feel like the momentum was shifting there to Martree. Bigelow stifled again. Martree once again got a pick six and make it 29-8 here at halftime. I tell you what, Martree has 155 on the ground, but a lot of that came on Hodges' long run that got Martree back into the game. They got a long way to go. They're down 21, but if you remember through the year against Desert, they were down 30-6 at halftime. So they've been here before, but I don't think they've been here against this type of defense before. But we'll see. We'll have a third quarter update for you here in just a little bit. Right now, I'll throw it back over to Brad Codwell.
All right. Thank you, Alan. Go ahead, Brad.
Well, I don't have. It doesn't have to be me.
No, that's not why I said that. I didn't really have much to say right then. But go ahead. He threw it to you. I'll let you take it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's run some advertisements here with our great sponsors throughout the state of Arkansas. Listen, if you're watching right now and you like what you see on the screen, I tell you what, join with us here because I promise you we can do even more if, and I said, so like what you see on the screen, I've got Aaron's camera doing this right here.
Right. We finally switched it.
Anyway, but if you like what you see, you've liked what you've seen so far, join with us here. We can cover throughout the state of Arkansas. The more you help us out, the more we can help you out. If you like us on Cash App, we've got cash tag AR Sportsnet, if you like that. I mean, there are all kinds of ways that you can support us, but, we learn about these kids through being able to go see them.
Oh, yeah.
First time we've been able to see Bigelow tonight, I'm completely impressed. Martree, we've known a little bit about Martree throughout the year. Really that Eastern Arkansas, that 2A2, what is it, 2A2 there?
Yeah, it's the 2A2. That's correct.
We've been following that 2A2 quite a bit this year.
Got a lot of support over there.
Yeah.
Carlisle, Hazen, those teams just begging us to come down all the time.
Absolutely.
Which we love. But that conference is just really. I mean, 2A2. I know Hazen and Carlisle aren't in that conference, but
they're right there.
They're right there
on the edge.
It's just weird that they're not. But Desark is. We've been in Desark multiple times over the last couple of years. Covered them. And we covered them against Hazen at home, against Clarendon a couple years ago, back when Clarendon still had, what's his name? Escapes me.
You're talking about
McAdoo.
Quincy McAdoo, yeah.
Finally got it. And just a great part of the state that loves their high school football. But I'm telling you right now, this is our area here, really. Closer to northwest Arkansas, northwest central Arkansas. We're kind of on that outer edge there. We're Polk County kids, and River Valley, and that's Bigelow here. I've been to some Bigelow Perryville games over the years. I've seen a lot of football around here. Bigelow I've seen against a lot of teams, Dover and Atkins over the years.
We're River Valley kids, but we're not afraid to go all over the state if we need to. But we
want
to listen.
Name it River Valley Sports.
Right.
That's why we named it the Arkansas Sports Network.
We could call it River Valley later, right? Anyway, that was for you, Bill. I just want you to know. All right, let's throw some scores. Lord help me. All right, so let's get some scores to you real quick. We got Bryant and Bentonville tied at 21 in the second quarter. Fayetteville leading Conway 14-7 in quarter number 2. Fayetteville is another team that a lot of people, they were the only undefeated team in 7A. It's kind of like this 2A Bigelow team, the only undefeated team there. Little Rock Christian 21, Benton 14. That's a great one there. I'm not shocked by that one at all. Greenwood doing their thing, 35-14 over Pulaski Academy in quarter number 2. Who's going to stop Greenwood? Yeah, that one's getting closer there. Pine Bluff and Shiloh. Shiloh has creeped back within 9 there at 28-19. Parkview winning 28-13 over Camden Fairview. Harding Academy 42, Ashdown 6. Elkins 39-9.
Going now.
Over Central Arkansas Christian. We'll probably have an announcement here after this ball game on that one. Rivercrest 22-6 over Arkadelphia. Hello, look at this.
Look at that Ozark score.
Yeah, Warren Big there over Ozark 38-7. Salem 14, Mansfield 13. Glen Rose beating Junction City 35-12. We've said this a lot.
So many good games tonight.
Glen Rose is a good team, and then here's Boonville leading at Harmony Grove 24-0. Boonville Bearcats are for real, folks. Prescott 21-7 over Bismarck.
EPC
and then we've got this Bigelow game here. East Poinsett County leading Carlisle 14-7 at East Poinsett County.
Carlisle's the second half team. That's going to be a good one down the stretch.
And then you got an 8-man game, Spring Hill leading, and you know the situation there. and was that there was actually a forfeit in the 8-man from Strong. They had moved on. Spring Hill got the chance to go back in.
Wow.
They're leading
Look at 'em.
Augusta 20-6.
20-6.
The winner of that one plays in Little Rock. So
Playing Rector, I'm assuming.
Rector, man, they're
Rector
good.
is. I know there may be a lot of people listening that have never been to an 8-man game. We did a Rector game earlier this year against Izard County, which was a rematch of last year's state championship in 8-man. And Rector is for real. And Izard County also had a lot of good athletes that night. 8-man football is really a lot of fun. You need to go get you a game in if you haven't already done that. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. We got about 10 minutes here left in halftime. We'll have all the second half action. We're going to find out if Bigelow can hold on and punch their ticket to the Rock, or Mark Tree is going to come swarming back here as the Indians try to get their ticket punched to Little Rock as well.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome. We all love to eat, whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations. Petra's Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petra's Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone, or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrasfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
The Arkansas Sports Network would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of tonight's broadcast. In Mark Tree, thanks to Armor Bank, Riverside Ambulance, Woodard Funeral Services, La Fiesta Grill, and sponsors for Bigelow include Centennial Bank, Fulton & Sons Demolition and Excavation, Geofencing, Brandon Baxter, State Farm Agent, and by Toadsuck One Stop. Thank you all for your kind support of high school football in our state.
One way that you can see a kid play, and that's the whole point of what we do, is to allow kids to be seen through the Arkansas Sports Network. We don't do highlight tapes, we do full games. And so you can see any kid that you want to just by watching us.
No, I thought you guys, matter of fact, that's funny because for me, like I couldn't get out and go to the state tournaments because we were playing. And I actually got to watch a lot of the games through y'all's network.
Oh, well, thank you.
To watch, and the kids we were recruiting, we just signed the Jaron Burrow kid from Manila.
Yeah.
You know, and just watching, we got to watch his games through the state tournament and seeing him play that we wouldn't have been able to go watch.
Tommy Reddick right now playing with onions. Burrow for three. Back at him. This is fun, ain't it? It's a privilege, boys, to be up here calling these games.
Number one, thank you guys for what you're doing here.
Oh, I appreciate it.
We were watching at home last night. I hope you guys know what you're doing here matters. And you guys have been one of the stories of the postseason is the job you're doing here.
And we've got Bree McCarty on the line here. Congratulations, Bree. Bree, tell us a little bit about how you feel about winning the Arkansas Sports Network and D3 Auto Sales Arkansas Girls High School MVP.
Well, I'm definitely honored. I'm really excited about it.
On this front line. Rodriguez, he's going to set up Maddie Smith. He goes across the court. The libero's there. That's that freshman setting up Welch. Was it in? I think it was. Nope, it's out.
They're calling a tap, though.
Oh, there's a miscommunication.
Rolling out the pass. He throws it, and that King comes underneath it. He intercepts it. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20, the 10, and he's going to be brought down from behind. And I'll tell you what, Luke King is showing.
What's up, everybody? This is Dare Saul, owner and general manager of D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc, Arkansas, and we are a proud sponsor of Arkansas Sports Network. Arkansas Sports Network has been so great to the communities and small towns of Arkansas and high school sports. They are on their way to be the biggest thing in high school sports, and we're proud to be a sponsor.
We all love to eat, whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations. Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
All right, we're back live. We got 2:40 to go here before the second half gets kicked away. Bigelow right now in the driver's seat in this one, up 29-8. The pick six there on that second to last drive by Mark Tree, made by Easton Platt. He went about 70 yards. Just an unbelievable play. It really broke the back of Mark Tree. They have a huge uphill battle to climb here in the second half. They will get the ball first, though.
Yeah, and they can score quick. That's the one thing that it is to their advantage. They've got speed. I mean, this one's not over yet,
right,
but it is teetering right now. And Mark Tree's got to figure out a way to try to get themselves back in the ball game.
You're exactly correct. And right now, Mark Tree 0 passing yards. Everything they've done, 155 yards, all been on the ground. And I feel like they're gonna have to get the passing game going some. They really don't have a lot of time. They got to get rid of the ball quickly to make anything happen. So they're going to have to be more crisp on their passing game. Get some stuff kind of underneath. Maybe they can make some guys miss and tackle, get those athletes out in space. And they're going to have a heavy dose of Hodges and company getting that ball. The tosses, the sweeps have been working. They're going to have to get more of it. But right now, if you're Bigelow, you've really got a lot of things as a defensive coordinator you can do, because you can kind of pin those ears back a little bit. You want to play the edge right now. They haven't hurt you between the tackles at all, really. Play the edge a little bit, and when you think they're going to pass it, pin the mirrors back, because that's what's been working right now. You got to give credit to guys like number 58, who's been in there all day. That is Silas Schiestel. We got that correction. Thank you all for correcting us on that. Silas Schiestel, number 58. He is a junior. He has 97 tackles before this game, 24 tackles for loss, 11 sacks, folks, 1 fumble, 2 fumble recoveries, and he's been living in the backfield today, adding to those stats. A lot of hurries for sure.
Well, like I said, Bigelow right now, one of the best kept secrets in the state of Arkansas, the only undefeated team in 2A, and you can see why. They're a very good football team.
They're going to kick this one off, end over end kick. It's going to be muffed, but he'll get back on it, but that'll kill any type of return opportunity. They'll start at the 27, maybe the 28-yard line.
The biggest hurt for that right there is the fact that the speed is the advantage for Mark Tree right there. So anytime that they can get a chance to show that speed off, you can't put the ball on the ground.
That's right. We saw that with Boxside earlier. We had two guys kind of couldn't make up their mind who was going to take the ball, a little bit of confusion on that, and that was a big deal right there. So Carter at quarterback, we got 2 wide to the left. He's going to fake it off on a read. He's got some openings here. He's going to cut back to the inside. It's a nice gain. It gets to about the 35 before he's brought down.
Gain of about 8 on that play for Carter. And again, that's one thing you think that Mark Tree's going to try to do, get him involved in the running game a little bit, maybe to open it up there for TJ Hodges.
Yep, I agree. They ran a little bit of read early in the game, and they need to keep doing that because, like you said, keep doing that, keep doing it, and then you get those, you hand it off or you toss it out, and it's going to help you on those edges with your other guys. Got to find out who your sniffer is here, who you're reading here. It's another read. I'll hand it off straight this time. No, I don't think that was a read. I think that was just a straight stretch play. Over that left tackle. He's going to have the first down. It's going to be pickup of about 3 on the play from Hodges.
Enough to get that first down. That's all that mattered. Moving the sticks. Now, there's plenty of time here. If you're a Mark Tree fan right now, you got a whole second half of football here. The biggest thing is scores and stops, scores and stops.
First and 10 from the 37. You've got 2 tight ends and an H-back. They're going to throw it out to the left, a little bubble screen. Sticks his foot in the ground and gets upfield. Going to pick up about 9 on the play. Close to a first down again.
I think they're going to give him a first down on that.
Yeah, I think they ended up giving him where he finally came down. Looks like a pickup of 11.
And I know that we want to give his first pass, but that was a run.
Yep.
That was a backward pass right there.
A little bubble screen, kind of bubbled out enough to be a lateral. And 48-yard line is where they'll have it here. Good start, though, to this drive for the Indians. They got 2 wide to the left. And off to Hodges. He's got a man on the corner. 1 man to beat. He's going to get ripped down. That's actually That was Hodges, and that was that sophomore again, Platt, the man with the 70-yard pick six in on the tackle.
He's wanting that D3 auto sales player of the game.
And Hodges is wanting a horse collar there. Not happy about it. Talked to the ref for a moment there before he went back over. He's still got to fix his pads. The other refs, the white hat's going to fix it for him. I think he might be a little banged up there. He's kind of holding his right hand.
That was a hard tackle, no
holding
doubt.
that right hand close to his stomach, like the shoulder might have hurt a little. One tight end to the right. He's going to fake the pass. Oh, miscommunication.
So that was a setup play right there.
Little
and
pump action.
Yeah, well, they were faking the bubble. Great job on the opposite side there by number one, Bennett Wilson right there. He didn't fall for the fake. They were trying to get a touchdown right there. And a lot of times kids will fall for that. Good job by Wilson.
Yep, great job from Bigelow. Somebody just took off of a souped-up hot rod here across the stadium. All right, they're going to get a late substitution. That's Carter coming in with the play. They got a penalty.
Yeah. They're just lining it up with the stick.
Sorry, fixing it. That's happened a few
right?
times.
Yeah, that's happened a time or two.
We brought attention to it once or twice, but I've seen it 3 or 4 times. So same formation this time. He's going to roll to his left. It's an option. He's going to pitch it. Hodges has it. He's going to be run out. I think he's shy, but it's going to be real close to the mark.
Nice job by Carter to keep that late. Boy, they're getting some favorable spots right there.
He gets the first down.
That's a first down, but I thought it was probably a yard or two short, but they're going to move it up for a first down. That's going to be first down mark.
You can hear the Bigelow fans that are right in front of us say, no way.
I promise you, I don't have a dog in the fight right here. I'm just telling you what I see.
I thought he was a football or two short of the stick, and he ends up getting a football or two past it. So 1st and 10 from the 41. Same formation. Well, we got an H-back on the right side as well. This time they'll hand it. A little stretch play to the right. He'll pick up 2. Good tackle right there around the line of scrimmage was number 2, Martell Macon, the junior. Said his name 3 or 4 times tonight so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good spot. Picks up a full 2 yards. So here come the Indians up to the line. Kind of running out of this 2 wide receiver formation. They got a tight end and an H-back to the right side. Now they'll fake it. Quarterback's going to keep him. He'll go back in between the tackles for a nice pickup up the middle. Pickup of about 3. Bring up, they're only going to give him 1 on the play. 3rd and 7.
Well, interesting. That's really all you can say right now, right? I don't know if that stick is moving a little quick, probably.
It's the stick that I look at the stick too soon, too often. I think he got a full 2 personally. 3rd and 6 is what I'm going to give it.
Yeah.
Bigelow, faithful, giving it to him. Okay, so 3rd and 6. 2 wide to the right, tight end and H-back over on the left side. They're going to look this way. Oh, he's going to gas it over the top to Hodges, and Hodges will have the first down easily. He'll run out at the 17-yard line.
21 on that one, and that is
21
officially the first pass completion right there.
Yes, and I did Carlisle last week, and we saw Carlisle do that with Gavin Davis out of the backfield. And then later they ran the same play, and they faked it, and they hit a guy up the seam. Unfortunately, they had holding on it, so it came back. But
Hodges getting tired. You can see he's not even back to the huddle. They come out of the huddle without him even hitting the huddle.
He gets the ball, though, and he's got an opening. He's not tired right now. He's got eyeballs the size of saucers, so he'll finally get ridden down.
Yeah, and that's going to be a nice gain right there. He didn't quite get the first down on it, but I'm going to tell you, he's a gamer because I'm telling you, he is winded right now.
That dude can fly. Ryan Hobbs on the tackle. He's in great shape. But, yeah, like you said, you could tell he's getting to that line slow every time.
Going to have 8 on that one, it looks like, the way they marked it. But we're getting into goal-to-go territory here. First down, we'll get it.
I will say this. They've taken 5 minutes off the clock after they snapped
That's
this one. 7:04 and ticking. This time they go 2 wide, balanced attack, 1 on each side. They're going to shift some in over the left side, and Hodges will run right in behind him. He'll get hit hard inside the 5, though. He'll be down around the 4 or 3-yard line.
Yeah, 5 on that play there, and that's going to be first down and goal here. But like you said, one thing that you are seeing, this is half of the third quarter just about that's gone. So while they are doing it, and there is still plenty of time, it is, time is winding down.
The defense has to. They can't trade blows anymore. They're going to have to get some stops. I'm not saying they can't give up a score, maybe 10 points, but they definitely got to get more stops than not the second half. Hodges, he's hit immediately, broke one tackle, but doesn't get much more. It's going to be second and go. The ball was right at the 5, and now it's still at the 5. So no gain on the carry. It was a good job. Now we got 2 wide again in a balanced formation. H-back and tight end on the left side. Actually, H-back was left, tight end was right, it looked like. Carter slips one tackle. He's fighting forward.
He's close. We got a
flag.
on the flag.
It looked like a face mask came in there, or a hold or something.
No signal.
Saw something.
No signal on, so there wasn't a touchdown. It's short.
Yeah, he was short about a yard. They got the ball right on the nose of the goal line. Now they're going to move it for the spot. I mean, they're going to still waiting on this official call.
If this is on Bigelow, unless it's an automatic first down here, it's not going to make a whole lot of a difference.
Right, half the distance. And, of course, they could decline it and keep the down. That would be the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Or accept it, I meant to say.
We hadn't even gotten a call yet.
So, yeah, it's still first down, so they must have took the penalty. Wasn't that second before that? Yeah, because Hodges ran it on first and go and got a no gain. It should be second and go at the 1.
Well,
that's what the board says. The stick's wrong, but it's second and go if they took the penalty.
Well, our board says second and goal, and
the stick
says third.
Which they may not have accepted it. They may have just took the yards. Well, it would be added to the end of the run. So, yeah it's got to be second down. Couldn't see it hardly. I think it was a keeper from Carter, and it's a touchdown. He's in.
Yep.
So they get in quickly that time, but they do take off 6 minutes and 16 seconds off or 14 seconds off the clock. So, you could probably live with that if you're Bigelow. You want to stop,
absolutely.
But you don't want any quick scores. You don't want any drives that take 2 minutes or less. So now, after they get the ball back, they'll have a chance to run some time off and go down and score themselves is what they'll hope to do.
So they're going for 2 here.
Yeah, going for 2. Got a full house backfield. Now you got a man in motion coming. They're going to hand it. It's an option back. Will he throw? No, he won't. He's going to be blown up. That play had a lot of moving parts to it. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. 29-14. Mark Tree is trailing. All right, we're back here at Bigelow, 29-14. Mark Tree takes the opening kickoff of the second half, drives down the field for a touchdown. Can't get the 2-point conversion to go on a little bit of a trickeration play, little option, kind of a flip it back on a motion guy.
Well, I mean,
I thought it might be he was going to throw it when he got it.
I think, number one, Carter should have allowed the motion man to get a little bit further around on the motion. That would have helped that play run a little bit better, but it was a option pass. It was actually a double option pass is really what it ended up being there, which, I mean,
I don't know if he was going to throw. It looked like he was straight running to me.
It did look like he either had the option to throw or he was thinking about throwing. One of the
onside kick. Good hands is right there for Bigelow.
Good heads-up play there.
Number 64 with the good hands. Jacob Harris, the sophomore.
Yep.
They've got one freshman that's played all year. That is number 7, Nathan Brackett, or he's been up on the high school roster all year. They do have the rest of them moved up. We don't have the rest of them on our roster we have. But mostly, seniors, sophomores, and juniors getting it done here for Bigelow. I don't have any freshmen on my Mark Tree roster as well. So Bigelow now needs to run some time off the clock. They need to. I know right now you still got your foot on the pedal.
I was about to say,
you run your regular offense, but you want. If you're a Bigelow fan, you want at least a couple first downs minimum.
Yeah.
They're going to give it to number 4, Alexander, Carter Alexander. He goes over to the left side for a nice pickup. It didn't look like much was going to be there, but they worked it out. Good blocking downfield from his receivers. Picks up
several, looks like
about 8.
Well,
we got a face mask as well on the end of it. It's going to end up being a first down for Bigelow. Right now, Mark Tree, they can't have any of the. They can't self-destruct at all. You've got to be clean. You got a lot of work to do still.
So that was tough right there. You had about an 8-yard gain, and then you got 15 on the penalty there. So now you're in 23 yards on one play, and just like that, Bigelow's in business once again.
Ball's at the 31-yard line. Neumeyer's in at quarterback. He's got Alexander in the backfield with him. They're looking to get the play. Looks like they're going to come out with 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. H-back is number 30. That's Braxton Nix. He's over the left side. They'll hand off to Alexander. He's going to fight for extra yards. Really tough running from Alexander. He's impressive all night long. Pick up a 12 on the play. It's another first down for the Bigelow Panthers. Gets it all the way to the 20. About 11 yards on it.
Man, how effective has that kid been tonight? My goodness.
He's had a great night. And I'll tell you, though, I feel like this team is just so well-rounded offensively. They got throw that ball, and you've got so many different running backs, and you got the Wildcat to contend with as well. Just a lot of fun to watch this offense at Bigelow. Neumeyer, he'll get the snap. He'll hand it to Alexander. He'll go right down the pipe this time. Going to pick up about 3 in the long run here. We'll see the official mark. They'll give him 2, make it 2nd and 8. Alexander's going to come out for a blow. Dunlap is in. Neumeyer's still out there.
What an opportunity you have when you can take Alexander out and put Dunlap in, right?
I mean, Alexander runs tough, and then Dunlap comes in, and he's like the bus. I mean, he's a load. So 3 wide again. Nick still over on the left side, the H-back. They'll hand it to Dunlap. He's going to cut it back up the middle here after he goes off the right tackle. He's still fighting. There's a flag on the play. He's going to get all the way inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line on the second effort. Dunlap with the fresh legs comes in and looks like it.
Yeah, we got a flag on the play, so it's going to be a face mask.
I'm telling you right now, Alexander, Carter, Cadillac Alexander, and Mr. Jaden the Bus Dunlap with the Dunlap wheels.
Right.
Doing work here.
Well, neither one of them are super speed backs, but both of them are powerful, and they're definitely going between the tackles, and you, or as a defender, don't want to see them coming at you.
So first down after the face mask.
This drive is just sheer, just
line it up,
and run it right at you.
So we're back in the Wildcat. So now you got them both in there. You got the Cadillac and the bus. Cadillac has it over the left side. He runs behind the bus. He'll slip a tackle. Touchdown! Bigelow Panthers are rolling here. 35-14. PAT impending. I expected a much closer game than this. Bigelow has been super impressive.
Super impressive for sure. I don't even know what to say. We cover the state, but it is hard to cover the state. It's hard to see everybody. But, boy, when you get a chance to see some team that you have, I would say, underrated in a lot of ways.
Same way when we went to Glen Rose this year.
Absolutely.
Well, we went to Bismarck, and Bismarck was impressive too, but Glen Rose, I mean, we were like, that team's going to be there Final Four, more than likely. And right now I think they got a big lead in this game.
And they are. They are definitely going to be there.
That's 3A. So Newmeyer in the kick. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up. It's inside the upright. It's perfect. 36-14. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this on ASN.
And we just bagged this big trophy. And if you've been on the hunt for something hard to find, we can get it. Season's open. Now's the time to buy. Our banks will beat your banks. 84-month financing. Like us on Facebook, d3autosales.com in Des Arc.
All right, Brad, we're back here, and the Bigelow faithful are high-fiving. They're whispering sweet nothings into their lovers' ears, and they're having a good old time up here.
Know, this school has been very successful over the last last year or so.
Yes.
Basketball state champions. Here they are, 3:43 left in this ball game in the third quarter. Got a great shot. Yeah, we had a good girls team this year, or last year as well.
Which we come down, we did Bigelow, but in the Arkansas Sports Network Game of the Week in basketball last year.
And speaking of that, if
we
you're
talked
watching,
about those boys and said, hey, this team is going to be there at the end. And they ended up winning it all.
Speaking of that, if you're watching right now and you want to see us come to a basketball game, let us know.
It's loose. I think Mark Tree got back on it, but that was a good time there. Kick a little sky kick, kind of trick them, and it worked for a moment.
Yeah.
Mark Tree was fortunate there to get back on it.
Anyway, if you want to see us come to your gym, let us know. Let us know. We'd love to come out, and we love to watch great players, great teams, great games. Those are the things that we love to do here on ASN. Try to bring you the best in high school sports across the state of Arkansas. And, the brightest minds in Arkansas high school sports coming together to make all this happen, right?
Lord. Oh, I don't even know what to say, Brad.
You don't have to say nothing.
I like it when you talk about me like that. All right, Carter rolls out to the right. He's got a man wide open, a big tight end, it looks like. Number 87. It's his second catch, I remember. I think he caught one earlier. They were trying to hit him at least.
21 on that one.
And that is Jonah Walker. He's just a junior. I'm telling you, Mark Tree is going to be around for a while.
This is a warm-up. This is a warm-up for Mark Tree this year.
They've been a second-half team, so, there's still time. They just got to score quickly, and they've got to start getting stops.
This game ain't over. I'm just saying. This team is, if it ain't happening this year, it very could.
He's got a guy wide open. He'll finally get it to him. It took a while for him to see it. He has to run all the way back past the line of scrimmage. He makes a man miss. He steps out of bounds. We couldn't see from this far sideline if he was out or not. Well, he gets a first down. 16. He'll step out at the 30.
That's 16 on that play there.
He was open for, a country mile.
Right.
Finally saw him.
So now that passing offense is getting warmed up a little bit here, Mark Tree. So they're hitting their offensive stride a little bit here. They've just got to capitalize.
Yep, and they got to get going quickly, which the clock has not started as he went out of bounds. 3:10. Too wide. H-back on the left. Hodges has it. You could tell a difference that time. It's kind of like old Darren McFadden back in the day when he hadn't run in a while and he got the ball. If you go back and watch all those 80-yarders, it was first play of the drive, of course. Of course, you got to have the first play of the drive to have a long one, but he was different.
19 carries, 145 for him so far in this ball game.
Yep, and that was good defense that time, but you could see the burst there. He was ready to explode. 4 yards on that one, 2nd and 6. They got two wide, tight end and an H-back over on the left side. Carter's going to roll to his right. He's got a man. He overthrows him. He had 2 men. Didn't know who to throw it to. I'm telling you, you hit Hodges underneath. He's got a blocker in front. If you go long, he probably gets to the end zone before anybody else is there. And those are the kind that you know as soon as you let it go. You're like, oh, man.
Yep.
So you just get a little sped up. He's running out of there quickly. Just overthrows his man, lets it settle a little bit. That would have been a quick hitter right there.
Well, they're moving the ball here in the second half. Like you said earlier, they took a lot of time on that first drive, but they scored a touchdown, and here they are again, threatening the red zone.
I like them moving him out of the pocket that time. So you got 2 H-backs in motion. One's a tight end with his hand in the dirt. One's an H-back standing up. They're going to fake it. Carter's got a lot of room over the right side. Can he make Platt miss? Platt misses that tackle. He needs to stay vertical here. He'll make a couple more guys miss. Eventually brought down from number 11. Number 11 is Mr. Ryan Hobbs. He's just a junior.
12 yards on that
12-yard carry. Nice job from Mr. Carter.
So they're making their offense harder to guard just by the fact that they're getting him involved in the running game.
Yep. And, I mean, a minute ago, if he'd hit one of those receivers, they'd already ended this drive. That's how well it's worked.
Yeah.
So we got two split out wide, balanced formation. H-back on the left, and now I think we got a timeout, Bigelow. We're going to get to our local sponsors real quick, and we'll be back right after this.
The Arkansas Sports Network would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of tonight's broadcast. In Marked Tree, thanks to Armor Bank, Riverside Ambulance, Woodard Funeral Services, La Fiesta Grill, and sponsors for Bigelow include Centennial Bank, Fulton & Sons Demolition and Excavation, Geofencing, Brandon Baxter, State Farm Agent, and by Toadsuck One Stop. Thank you all for your kind support of high school football in our state.
Back here at Bigelow, I want to thank you for that shot, Mr. Aaron Powers. As you see, the faithful we were talking about in the first half there up there on the hillside. Just a great atmosphere. You know, those guys have not bought tickets in probably 30 years.
Great spot to watch football, though. That's what high school football is all about right there.
He's tried a little hitch. Now he'll throw it. It's going to end up being behind a line of scrimmage, and they're going to rip him down. Great pursuit from number 1 and number 2. Getting it done, that's Wilson and Macon.
So one of the things on that right there is that Bigelow is not playing tight, so the pump fakes are really, they're not going to buy on those.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing to pump fake. I don't know if that was kind of miscommunication because he just was in the flat the whole time. And really, you kind of wasted time when you pump fake. You just throw it to him, you know, because it wasn't like a hitch and go. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. If he was just trying to buy time in the pocket, maybe he's thinking about going somewhere else. So throw, I thought he had a screen. Now he's going to go Hodges. He pushes off and gets the touchdown.
Wow.
That was a little bit of contact. No call.
You know, though, that could, as far as contact goes, that could have went either way right there.
It was a little bit of both.
Because really he didn't get his head turned around till the ball was behind him. That was a great play by Hodges. And I tell you, Hodges is just so impressive tonight.
He's an athlete.
Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. And good throw there by Carter as well.
I need to get some stats on Hodges, his stats, like his height and weight and his measurables, is what I'm trying to say. He's got that flag or that towel or something coming out of his back pocket all the way to the ground now. Carter, that's going to be picked, through the hands of Wilson. We'll take a break. We'll get you out to our Petrus sponsor right after this.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
And we're back here at Bigelow. We're getting ready for this onside kick attempt here from Mark Tree. They've closed the gap again, 36-20. That ball is not going to make 10 yards.
Yeah.
So there'll be a flag thrown.
Legal procedure, but it should be right there at the spot.
And decline it. And
that's it.
Instead of making them kick again. And just take it from there.
So the offense of Mark Tree is getting going now. They've got to find, really, they've got to find 2 stops in the ball game here.
2 stops, and they've got to keep doing what they're doing on offense as of late. This is definitely a ball game right now.
Yeah.
This is a big possession right now for Bigelow. Minute 14 left to go in the third period. Dunlap's going to be the running back. Neumeyer's in at quarterback. You got 3 wide. You got an H-back. That's number 30, Mr. Braxton Nix on the left side. Dunlap was hit immediately. He gets past him and he breaks 2 more tackles. Dunlap has done that all game. He did it a moment ago down by the end zone. He does it again, and he bumbles and rumbles his way up for a first down.
My goodness.
If you're a Mark Tree Indian right now, knowing you got to get the ball back, those kind of plays are just
devastating.
They just drive you crazy. It's like watching. You remember when we played Texas A&M when they had that quarterback transfer from Oklahoma and he ran all over us and we lost that game? What was his name? Knight.
Yeah.
It's like watching him when you're wanting the other. If you're a Mark Tree Indian and you're wanting to get the ball back quickly, it's like, oh, get him. You know, just slithers his way for another first down. Dunlap gets it again. Little stutter. He kind of lost his footing that time as he's trying to put a big grown man stiff arm on 22 there. He falls down.
That could be the last play here of the third quarter.
Yep, they're not going to snap it unless someone calls the timeout for Mark Tree. I would be highly surprised. 27 on the play clock, 16 on the game clock. Yep, and I think they're going to, yep. They're playing here now for the fourth quarter. So after 3 quarters, 36-20. Bigelow in the driver's seat still. Mark Tree making it a little tougher, though. Big drive as we come back right after this on ASN.
We all love to eat, whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations. Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
Hey, we just bagged this big trophy, and if you've been on the hunt for something hard to find, we can get it. Season's open, now's the time to buy. Our banks will beat your banks. 84-month financing. Like us on Facebook, d3autosales.com in Des Arc.
Back here at Bigelow, they've got the ball. They're on the 35. They're driving.
Oh, we gotta get Allen in here. We forgot about Allen. We need to get Allen in here. Give us a second. That's what he's doing right now.
Another touchdown here, and Bigelow's going to feel really good about things. But they're strung out this time. Oh, close to a late hit there. Mark Tree needs to be careful right in front of that referee. They're going to mark it about a half a football short of the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up third and about 8.
So no gain on that run there.
Yeah, they'll give him nose of the ball on the 35. Nix is going to check out. Looks like they're going to go empty set possibly this time.
There's Allen right there.
Yep, you're going 5 wide with Newmeyer at quarterback on 3rd and 8. I'm telling you right now, this is a big deal.
Oh, yeah,
right
big
here.
play. Big play right here for sure.
And
Stop
I
by
feel
Mark
like you
Tree.
got 2 downs here, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think
See if
you're
they
right.
throw it short and try to get 4 or 5 here. Newmeyer rolls out to his right. Little sidearm. It's behind his man just a hair, and he can't pull it in.
So big stop of the clock here, as well as giving them a 4th down. So big play in this ball game right here, right now. And you can see Newmeyer looking back, and they're letting Alexander come back out.
Yeah, I think he's coming in to help be the blocker on a little pooch punt action here. Full house.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. He's still up there pretty close. They're trying to get a hard count first, and then he's going to back up a little bit for a pooch punt, and that's what we see. Okay, so Mark Tree doesn't have anybody back. It's going to – oh. Well, he missed it, but it stays out at the 1. They're going to mark it right there at the 1. Great effort from number 10 getting down there for Bigelow, Mr. Brant Tipton.
Man. That was a great punt there for Bigelow right there. I mean, that result of that play was huge.
Listen, tell me what you think about this. I didn't see Mark Tree really rushing like they weren't sending the house. And I feel like you got to put a guy back there. Put him on the 10. If it's over your head, you let it go.
Yep.
If it's not, you catch it, and it bounded where? Around the 10, did it not?
Yep.
You fair catch it, give yourself a little breathing room. Now you got to go 99.5 yards. They need a Broderick Green right now. 2 wide. Sorry, if you're not a Razorback fan, you probably don't like it. He's going deep. He's got his man. He's got it. He breaks the tackle. He gets a stiff arm on Platt, but Platt says, I'm not going to let you go. He still don't know if he's down. He is.
Forward progress. I did call his knee down right
wow, 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 55 yards.
Yeah. Offense getting hot right
Platt,
now.
the man with the pick 6, saves another touchdown right there.
Offense getting hot for Mark Tree right now.
That was just, I'm just going to trust my guy that's going to beat your guy. You're going to give me man-to-man on this, I'm going to chunk it. And that's what happened. Great job from Carter. 2 wide to the right. They're going to hand it to the left. It's student body left for Hodges. He can't break that tackle. Good job. That's Mr. 58 again.
Schiestel.
Yes, Schiestel.
4 yards
Silas
on the carry.
Schiestel adding to his 97 tackles coming into tonight. 24 for a loss and 11 sacks.
Yeah. Lots of stats for this Bigelow team. Lots of guys putting up big numbers all across the board. Yeah.
Telling you, you can get 4 or 5 guys that are all state potential in 2A. You've got a team that you can really do some things with, and I feel like they've got that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Mark Tree is right here, though. 16-point game. Carter, he needs to pitch that one. A little bit late, but Hodges has the speed. Anytime you think you got him, he still gets that edge. Puts 3 or 4. Late hit by Bigelow. They're going to give him 15 on the end, and you can't do that if you're Bigelow right now. You don't want to give any momentum to Mark Tree. But that play should have been a 3-yard loss. Ends up being a 2 or 3 yard gain. And then you get the 15-yard
You look at this ball game. Bigelow has completely dominated the ball game. And here we are, 36-20, 10:31 to go. They're getting a chance to get this game within 1 score. And I'm like, how? How's this happening? But Mark Tree's offense right now, as you can see, you're seeing the full thing of it. You know, they came back from a 30-8 deficit against Desark. This is why you're seeing that right now.
You've got speed all over the field. Hey, Aaron, if you can hear us, we're going to come down to Allen at the end of this drive. Come down to Allen and see what he thinks here. Carter, handoff. Hodges up between the tackles, still driving his legs. He's up over the 20, inside around the 17.
Just simply unstoppable. I mean, really, when it boils down to it, that kid is unstoppable.
Pickup of about 8.
Yeah, 8 yards on the play.
Oh, look at this spot. They're going to give it to him. They're going to say he's back around the 19, I think 18. So pickup of about 7, maybe 6 on the play.
By the way, Allen and him are not close.
I thought I saw the ball did come loose. I saw it come loose, and Bigelow comes out of the pile, but they call it down. I seen that ball come loose.
Yeah.
He wasn't down yet either. It was in a wad of mass of people down there. I started to say it, then I didn't really see a big reaction to it, and then there it was. So now I might have even lost a yard. Bring up 3rd and a long 4 here. Hodges, they got a whistle though.
Tough right there.
Yep, back them up 5. 3rd and 4 is going to turn into 3rd and 9. 9:24 on the clock. So here they come out in a shotgun formation. Balanced again. Now we got the H-back and a tight end. They're going to shift from the right to the left. They're going to hand it off. He's hitting the backfield. That's Mr. Schiestel.
Wow.
Schiestel and company. He swarmed down. It's going to bring up a huge 4th and long.
Unbelievable play. Unbelievable defense. Hodges is down. You know, if I'm Bigelow right now and I'm a coach on Bigelow, I've got to see when they switch that formation, they're running to that side every time.
So far, I believe.
Yeah. You got to jump it. 5-yard loss on that play. That was a tough one there for Mark Tree. 2 consecutive plays right there, really taking them out. And now this is a massive play in this ball game.
4th and 14 coming up. So they're going to go 3 wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. H-back on the right side. Now they're going to move the running back out. It's Hodges. He's open for a moment. She's still all over Carter. He has to throw it away. And that stand right there from Bauxite might be enough to move on. We'll see.
And
Clock
even
is
from
still
Bigelow.
rolling, though, right now on a change of possession.
But even from Bigelow as well. We got some stuff going on over here on the sideline as well. I don't know. It was number 58 for Bigelow chasing the quarterback there, Sheastel. And he went all the way into the sideline. There's a man down on the sideline right now. Took some contact.
Yeah, and
but
the clock operator ran an extra 10 seconds off the clock after that incompletion, change of possession.
So Bigelow going to get the ball, though, and get the possession. And right there, I'm not going to say it's over because –
no flags, I guess.
But I'm going to tell you right there, that was a dagger stop right there.
Huge stop from Bigelow. She's still just been unbelievable and company all night.
So we got an official stop now, and we got timeout Mark Tree.
All right, timeout Mark Tree. We'll get you some sideline reporting here in a moment. We'll take a quick break.
Here comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, we're coming back. Alan, if you can hear us, take it over.
Can you hear us, Alan? No, I guess not.
Okay, we'll get Alan later. So Bigelow has the ball after the huge stop, up 16. And now we're going to see a little bit of running, I believe. Of course, they've been doing that all night. They got Dunlap in at tight end. They've got a big set here, no wide receivers. You got tight end, 2 tight ends, and a H-back. Is that Alexander? They're trying to rip the ball out. He'll hold on.
He just kept going forward there.
Yeah, just kept wiggling his way free for a few more, fighting, keeping those legs pumping.
You know, if you're Mark Tree right now, that's the best case scenario for you. Is you get a rip, you get a fumble, you get something here, and maybe be able to turn it into a quick score.
Yep, but they gave up 4 yards, and they can't do that every play, or they just keep moving the ball down the field. So they're holding the ball, 15 on the play clock. They're not going to snap this thing until it's under 5. 10 on the play clock as they get set. They'll snap it with 10. I'm surprised. Dunlap over the left side. He's ripping his way forward. He's going to be, I think he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it. That's a first down.
Picked up 7 when he needed 6.
You feel like the
maybe
crowd,
8.
The crowd is starting to feel it right now. Bigelow's got an opportunity here to take themselves to War Memorial. I don't know the history, but I know that Bigelow hasn't made it very many times.
I'm telling you right now, if they do make it, it's going to be a blackout. All the Bigelow Black is going to be there. Everybody in this town is going to be at
last
Little Rock.
person out of town turn the light off, right?
Right.
Hey, get that special announcement ready. Okay, you good with that? Okay.
Personnel. Yeah, they got that. Yeah, that was offsides that time. The H-back was moving his feet. So they'll back him up 5. Clock will stop. So one thing you don't want if you're a Bigelow fan is that clock to stop. So they're going to do some big-time substitution here.
going to get more of the throwing top offense in. Even though Alexander's still out there, I still expect him to get the ball here. You know, we haven't seen Newmeyer run the ball much. I thought he ran it a little more. I haven't seen much of it tonight. Got 3 wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. H-back's on the left side. They'll hand it to Alexander. He does a little shiver right at the line and makes one guy miss. It was in the backfield, actually. He would have had a big loss. He ends up getting a yard or 2 past that. It was a good job to break that tackle.
Absolutely.
I don't know how he did it. It was really impressive.
And I'm telling you, he runs violent.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
Let's go ahead with that announcement if we can.
Got a big-time announcement coming?
The one for next week.
You'll see that on the screen right now. I want to thank Bill Harshaw for these graphics.
Next week on the Arkansas Sports Network. It's the high-powered Harding Academy Wildcats taking on the domination of the Elkins Elks. It may be our game of the year, folks. You're going to want to tune in.
All right, we'll run that again for you here in a moment as we got our audio fixed now.
They got the audio. We didn't.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. Good deal. So we're excited about that one as both teams took care of business tonight. I think they're both still in the fourth, but they're both in the mercy rule. I was trying to think of the other word for it, the sportsmanship rule. Uh-oh, Alexander almost busted through. Last second, he just gave an extra little lunge forward. He runs with reckless abandonment. You got to love it. Have you, we're going to have overtime Arkansas right after this. Trying to see who, we got an update on EPC and Carlisle. That game was a 7-point game late in the second quarter. We're going to have all your scores from around the state.
Not many scores to have anymore, but yeah, we're going to have them for sure. Yeah, let's look at this real quick.
20-14 in the fourth.
Yeah.
East Poinsett County up 6 on Carlisle at EPC up there in Lepanto. Martin Tree, they're running out of time. They want to meet their fellow East Poinsett County foe in Little Rock next week. But right now, Bigelow, they've been in the driver's seat since late in the second quarter. Really the whole game. I don't think they've ever trailed. They definitely haven't trailed. But they've been way ahead for quite a bit.
You know, we've been looking for a team that reminds us of that Hazen team last year. This Bigelow team is real close.
Defense is really good, and they got a lot of options on offense. But they're eat up this time. Good job from the defender. I'm trying to get that number for you. The 29 maybe? 25 for Mark Tree. That is Timothy Risper. He's a senior for the Indians. Getting a big stop in the backfield. Bring up 4th and 9. Lost 3 on the play. So they've got one of their top dynamic, explosive players back here trying to return this one this time. That kick almost blocked. They will kick it out of bounds. They're not going to give them any opportunities in open space. That's the right call to make there.
Quick one.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
5 minutes left.
At D3 Auto, we believe if you got a big enough truck, you don't even need a stand. If you want it, we got it. Your color, your style, your financing. Like us on Facebook, d3autosales.com in Des Arc.
All right, Mark Tree, they get the ball back. 36-20, they get the ball back with 5:01 to go.
Can't put the dirt on them just yet.
This game is not over. That's correct. Got a wide receiver in motion. He's going to get it on a little pop pass. He's over the right side. He's got 2 blockers out in front. He has to cut it back. Good job from Bigelow, though. They're there in the long run. They only give up about 3 on the play.
At
4:49 and counting on the clock.
Trying to get that speed on the corner. That's a big time. Well, that's their advantage.
I want to see a little bit more deliberateness here by the Smart Tree offense. They're huddling.
Right.
You can't huddle right now, in my opinion. You got to go. That he was tackled with 4:49. It's down to 4:29 now. And they're going to come up shotgun, kind of a tight formation. They had 2 wide on the far side. He's got a man deep. Oh, that's broken up. Good defense that time from number 1, Bennett Wilson, who's had some big plays tonight. And they'll hold him on second down there, and it'll turn into 3rd and 7. They were trying to get a big one right there.
Yep, needed one right there. If you don't get the ball in T.J. Hodges' hands right now, I don't even know what to say for you. You know what I mean? He's got to get it.
To get it at least once out of 3, but it looks like they're going to want to pass. Let's see if they try to get him in the flat. He's staying in the block. Carter rolls to his right. He's going to take off. He'll run out of bounds. He'll pick up about a yard, maybe 2. It's going to bring up 4th and about 5.
Big decision here, and I mean,
you got to go for it.
You got to go for it for sure. But boy, being on this end of the field, I guess if you lose by 16 or lose by 20, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Look at the stick and look at the ball. Now they move the stick to match the ball. We've seen that a lot tonight.
Well,
so 4th and 6.
To me, that's a very favorable spot right there. Did he not go out of bounds right at the stick there? I mean, almost at the original.
I think it gave him an extra yard more.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay.
3 wide, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. H-back's on the left side. Running back stays in. Hodges, now he's going to throw it as he's getting hit down the middle. He lost his footing. He couldn't get back to it. And with 4:04 left on the clock, Mark Tree is in trouble as Bigelow gets it back with a chance to run some time off this clock. Precious time if you're an Indian fan.
Great. It's been a great effort here by Mark Tree. You're running into a very good Bigelow team tonight, and you got to go all the way across the state to do it. It's really tough. And, Mark Tree probably waited just a little too long to get that offense going.
You see Silas Schiestel comes to the sideline here, getting some Gatorade from the manager. One of those men in there on that play there, putting pressure on the quarterback. Been a great one tonight. Blue collar, he's got that written all over him. Beloved lineman, that lives in the trenches, shows up every play. So here we go. They're going to hand it off. It's Alexander, Carter Alexander. He's got some room. Oh my! The stiff arm. He punches the Mark Tree Indian in the face to make more room as he falls forward. He's going to get up a little slow.
Yeah.
I think he's hurt. And we've got a cramp, hamstring cramp by Mark Tree. And did he get up? Yeah, Alexander goes to the sideline. He lays down. I don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him or what, but that stiff arm was unbelievable. I mean.
Sometimes when you run violently, you hurt yourself.
Right. It was after the stiff arm as he went down, as he stiff armed the man and then fell forward. And this boy over here, he's got a bad hamstring cramp, and I've been there. I know what it feels like, and that is not good. Hopefully Alexander's okay as well on the sideline here. You see number 2 tough it out, Mr.
Yeah, I love to see that.
Williams. You got a hamstring and you can hop off the field. That's hard to do. That's very hard to do.
I love it. Great toughness there.
And hopefully, for Bigelow's sake and for the young man, Carter Alexander, let's hope he's okay as he's still laying down there. I think he might have got his breath knocked out the way he's kind of acting right now. They're not stretching anything. They're just kind of talking to him as he's laying on his back. Hard to see him. Let's take a quick break, 10 seconds or 15.
Hey, we just bagged this big trophy, and if you've been on the hunt for something hard to find, we can get it. Season's open, now's the time to buy. Our banks will beat your banks. 84-month financing. Like us on Facebook, d3autosales.com in Des Arc.
All right, we're back here at Bigelow. 3:32 on the clock, 3 on the play clock as they snap that one. Dunlap's hit immediately and ripped down this time. Not many times he's going to be kind of getting up hurt gingerly here. Not many times has Dunlap been stopped for a loss, if any, before this one. So we got an official timeout as they get Dunlap off the field. Looks like he's getting up on his own volition.
Nope.
Go ahead. He's got calf cramp.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petrus Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petrus Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrusfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.
Somehow he breaks the tackle. There's a flag that comes flying in from the back judge, or the judge back here in the secondary. He throws it all the way from the 5-yard line. Somebody sign him up, play some quarterback.
Flag on the play. Let's see what this is. Like a baby again. The Panthers.
So it's on the Panthers. They'll back them up. Clock has stopped. It'll be all the way back at the 31. It's going to bring up a replay second down, so it'll be second and about, looks like about 17, well, maybe 16 there.
We gave that Shiloh Christian score earlier today. Shiloh Christian was down 28-12. They are now up on Pine Bluff, at Pine Bluff, 46-35.
Wow. They're unbelievable this year. Still, I don't see anybody taking down Parkview. They've been so good, but that's going to be a good one if that's who it ends up being. It's going to be a great one, really. If there's anybody I think could do it, if Shiloh holds on here, they're one of them. Pine Bluff will be in that conversation as well.
Up to about the 27-yard line, 26.
So he'll get almost back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up third and about 11, maybe 12.
Yeah, right now, the more you keep the ball, if you are or Bigelow, the better off you are, which I don't think Mark Tree has any more timeouts.
You're going to snap this with about a minute 35 left.
Yeah.
Maybe minute 37. 14 on the, make it 12 now on the play clock, 1:42 on the game clock. 9, they're going to call a timeout here as we get down. 1 on the play clock, they'll call timeout.
Special announcement.
And take you back out to where we're going to be next week. Stay tuned for this.
Next week on the Arkansas Sports Network. It's the high-powered Harding Academy Wildcats.
Yep, that's what we got right now.
Taking on 2014 last week.
They just changed
the domination of the Elkins Elks.
EPC 1.
It's not at least final there.
Oh, 26.
It may be our game of the year, folks. You're going to want to tune in.
All right, we're back here at Bigelow. 1:32 on the clock. 3rd down and 12. Mark Tree has to get the stop.
Gut
They got to get the
finals.
stop. They got to score, and they got to get an onside, and they got to do it all within a minute 30.
Got finals all the way across the state coming up. We want to encourage you to stay with us. Overtime Arkansas tonight. Give us about 30 minutes to get things ready. And we'll talk about what has happened. Games continue to dwindle down. Makes it a little easier to get ready for OTA.
We just gave that Pine Bluff score, and they've tightened it up, 46-41, still in the fourth. Shiloh in a 5-point lead. So here we go, 3rd and 12. You've got 3 wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. You got an H-back on the right side. That's number 2 in the game playing H-back now, Martell Macon. He's got him. He had a man. It was deflected at the line, and I don't know if he would have got it in that window because number 3 had a bead on it coming down, Mr. Dawan Smith. So it might have been the best thing for Bauxite that got deflected. That stops the clock, though. You got some Bigelow fans like, what are we doing? But I think your coach felt pretty confident in that play. Didn't work out, but it's 4th and 12. We'll have a change of possession after this one if they don't get the first down, so the clock should stop immediately.
Yeah. 1:28 left doesn't leave a lot of time for Mark Tree to get 2 scores no matter how quickly they get them, you know what I mean? But not to say it's completely impossible, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for sure.
So they're going to come out 5 wide. We haven't seen Newmeyer run it all day in that 5 wide. You know, that little kind of looks like you might run that QB draw. That might change here, but we'll see. Probably come out in a different formation now that I bring it up.
We appreciate D3 Auto Sales and Arkansas Tech University, Heirloom Legal, and Tyson Valley Distribution Center for being our major sponsors this year as well.
Yeah, and we got a D3 Auto Sales player of the game to announce here. We want to do that.
We'll do that at the end of the ball game for sure.
We'll wait a little bit here.
There's a lot of candidates.
There's a lot of candidates.
A lot of candidates, and like I said, you also want to join us for Overtime Arkansas later on tonight. We'll get things going here. I don't know, 30 minutes or so after this ball game ends, and we'll talk about what happened around the state of Arkansas, as you will have 4 state finals set after tonight, and you'll have semifinals set. And if you haven't seen already, we will be at Elkins next week for the Elkins Elks and the Harding Academy Wildcats. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be a ball game, probably the biggest ball game we've ever done.
Both of those offenses are about as potent as you'll see in Arkansas, and their defenses have really played well down the stretch as well. Elkins really all over Ozark tonight, CAC tonight, and last week, was it Monticello? They held to 6 points, and that's a decent Monticello team.
Yes.
That defense, I knew their offense was good, but that defense is really stepping up. Of course, we did them early in the year against Charleston. He's got a man behind everybody. Does he hold on? He does.
And that's going to put a cherry on top of this one.
He'll get up slowly, down at about the 3-yard line. They're going to put it on the 4, it looks like. No, I think that's a 3, just a bad angle from here.
that was
the stadium announcer,
right?
Wow! He gets into it and love to hear it. You know, these Bigelow fans are endeared to him for sure.
Listen, this is what high school sports is all about in the state of Arkansas, right there. And I'll tell you right now, that was a nice play, a great play there by Bigelow, and this is going to bring up victory formation here.
The play clock hasn't even started yet. 39 now. So they won't even snap this till it's down to about 35, 40 seconds.
They're trying to get it.
I think something happened there. I think that play clock should have been 25 seconds.
Seemed like it should have been, most likely.
And it didn't get started till way after the sticks got moved.
So we're going to have interviews after the ball game here. Try to get Alan Russell on with us here, interviewing some kids after the ball game. Man, impressive performance here by the Bigelow Panthers. And I'll tell you right now, let's just be honest, we've overlooked of what you need to do when you are a fan of your team. That's why we need you to push your stuff to us so we can know, oh, hey, we need to see this. Bigelow's very impressive tonight.
Very, very, very impressive. It's going to be a great one next week. Still don't have a final on that, EPC and Carlisle. It was 26-21 EPC last I heard.
Well, hey, I will say, I'm not going to say the score, but there was an upset in 4A tonight that you need to get, definitely need to get something here.
So victory formation is Newmeyer. Will down it out. There's going to be, they're going to have to do it one more time. There's a 4-second difference in the play clock and game clock.
Bigelow headed to War Memorial Stadium.
Go ahead and the refs are talking about it now. They've stopped the clock with 41 seconds. False start on Bigelow. It ain't going to matter because it was just first down. So the only thing that could go wrong here is some kind of botch snap.
Fans are having fun right now.
I'm singing goodbye.
You know, the old saying goes, to the victor goes the spoils, right?
That's right. And tonight, Bigelow showed up and showed out. They won't have to snap another one. The Panthers of Bigelow are moving on to the state championship at War Memorial Stadium next week in Little Rock on Saturday. I believe it'll be Saturday for 2A, will it not?
Actually, Friday.
Friday.
Friday. I don't know exact time yet.
7. We got fireworks on the right side, Aaron Powers, if you can hear us. And, wow, 36-20. They take care of business here. We'll take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to have our final stats. We'll have our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game to announce as well and more. We'll be back right after this.
The Arkansas Sports Network would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of tonight's broadcast. In Marktree, thanks to Armor Bank, Riverside Ambulance, Woodard Funeral Services, La Fiesta Grill, and sponsors for Bigelow include Centennial Bank, Fulton & Sons Demolition and Excavation, Geo-Fencing, Brandon Baxter, State Farm Agent, and by Toad Suck One Stop. Thank you all for your kind support of high school football in our state.
Do the ticket together. Here we go.
And as you see right there, the Bigelow Panthers punching their ticket to War Memorial Stadium with a victory tonight, 36-20 over the Marktree Indians. And I tell you right now, great ball game tonight.
Yeah, and they're going to give them the Everett GMC Buick ticket here for the AAA presentation. We'll try to get that for you here as she's getting ready to bring it out. We need to talk D3 Auto Sales while they're doing that. And personally, there's so many to pick, okay?
Yep.
This is my first nomination. Easton Platt, the sophomore, 70-yard pick six.
Yeah.
Plus he made a touchdown-saving tackle later in the game. That's one nomination. So who else we got? We've got Dunlap, who was a man. Alexander was unbelievable.
I like Platt.
Newmeyer.
I really do. I think that's a good pick tonight because not only that, he got in after Alexander got in there and or after he went off the field and ended up with playing a little running back too. So a lot of big-time players for the Bigelow Panthers tonight, and that's why they're headed to the Little Rock.
That is why, and like I've always said, and especially in really it goes all the way through, but smaller classifications especially, if you can get 4 to 5 dudes that are all-state potential on one team, you really have a chance to go deep in the playoffs, in my opinion, if you got a good coach, of course, to put it all together, and Bigelow definitely showed that tonight. Luke Starks and his staff, Luke, Jeff, Matt Mayo, and Jim Brown, just did a great job tonight. That's the roster we have for the assistant coaches. You see, as they've awarded that, they're getting some pictures. We're going to get some final stats for you.
Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's throw up our announcement one more time. Let everybody see that next week. We are excited to be where we're going to be next week. Here, hold on before you do that. Let me see.
Yeah, let's get that ticket in here one more time here as they officially present.
We got Aaron down there taking a look at that. We're trying to get Alan down there as well with some interviews.
Yeah, we're going to get some interviews for you here in a moment. Don't go anywhere.
You can see here they're getting
Aaron.
the pose, yeah. There it is right there. You can see it. Ticket to the Rock. Going to the Bigelow Panthers. Getting that celebration there. What an awesome time there as well. So let's go to a quick break. Let's go to our
announcement for next week.
No, well, let's do that, but let's go to our promo.
Okay.
And let's get everything settled.
We'll get your stats
and
for you,
we'll
and then
come
we'll
back
be
with
back.
some interviews.
Interviews and wrap her up.
Next week on the Arkansas Sports Network. It's the high-powered Harding Academy Wildcats taking on the domination of the Elkins Elks. It may be our game of the year, folks. You're going to want to tune in.
One way that you can see a kid play, and that's the whole point of what we do, is to allow kids to be seen through the Arkansas Sports Network. We don't do highlight tapes, we do full games. And so you can see any kid that you want to just by watching us.
No, I thought you guys, matter of fact, that's funny because for me, like I couldn't get out and go to the state tournaments because we were playing. And I actually got to watch a lot of the games through y'all's network.
Oh, thank you.
To watch, and the kids we were recruiting, we just signed the Jaron Burrow kid from Manila.
Yeah.
You know, and just watching, we got to watch his games through the state tournament and seeing him play that we wouldn't have been able to go watch.
Tommy Reddick right now playing with onions. Burrow for three. Wow. Back at him. This is fun, ain't it? It's a privilege, boys, to be up here calling these games.
Number one, thank you guys for what you're doing here.
Oh, I appreciate it.
We were watching at home last night. I hope you guys know what you're doing here matters. And you guys have been one of the stories of the postseason. Is the job you're doing here.
And we've got Bree McCarty on the line here. Congratulations, Bree. Bree, tell us a little bit about how you feel about winning the Arkansas Sports Network and D3 Auto Sales Arkansas Girls High School MVP.
Well, I'm definitely honored. I'm really excited about it.
On this front line. Rodriguez, he's going to set up Maddie Smith. He goes across the court. The libero's there. That's that freshman setting up Welch. Was it in? I think it was. Nope, it's out.
They're calling a tap, though.
Oh, there's a miscommunication.
Rolling out the pass. He throws it, and King comes underneath it. He intercepts it. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20, the 10, and he's going to be brought down from behind. And I'll tell you what, Luke King is showing.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dare Saul, owner and general manager of D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc, Arkansas. And we are a proud sponsor of Arkansas Sports Network. Arkansas Sports Network has been so great to the communities and small towns of Arkansas and high school sports. They are on their way to be the biggest thing in high school sports, and we're proud to be a sponsor.
All right, we're back here at Bigelow for our final stats of the game. 36-20, the Panthers move on. 210 rushing yards for Mark Tree. They added, I think they had 155 at half, so they added another 55 there.
Yep.
127 passing. They had 0 at half, so they really got going a little bit, but it was too little too late. 337 total. The 2 turnovers, a big difference early in the game. Brad, you can go ahead and take over the Bigelow side.
So Bigelow had 155 on the ground, 104 through the air, and 259 total, 1 total turnover. The pick 6 before the half was really the difference in the ball game. I mean, that really ended up turning it enough on the Tide that Bigelow was able to win the ball game
that's
tonight.
70 yards you're missing right there.
That's true. That's exactly right. And you're also talking about a lot of short fields for Bigelow as well. So, so anyway, but Alan Russell, he's got basically the whole Bigelow team down there. We're going to send it down to him and let him talk to those guys. Take it away, Alan.
Yes, sir. We got Coach Starks. Coach Starks, step up here for me. Coach Starks, first question. First time in school history, you're going to Little Rock. How you feel about that?
Oh, it's great. Right, guys?
Yes. Great. They answered that for him. Coach, this game here really was never in question. You guys just dominated from the opening kickoff, really.
Dominated is a vague word, kind of. I mean, we had some ups and downs, but we played really well offensively, and we did what we needed to defensively as well, I think.
Absolutely. I like that. Going into Little Rock, we're going to be taking on EPC. How you feel about that?
I'm going to need to watch some film first.
All right, guys, this is Bigelow. We got the community around here. Yeah, there we go. Hey, y'all go bring it home.
All right, that's Alan Russell. What?
That's a Mark Tree Indian right there doing that interview.
Yeah.
You know he's hurting inside, but you got to give credit to our man Alan. He loves ASN and doing a great interview down there. He's excited for Bigelow. You know, if your team gets beat, you want that team to win from then on out usually. And
Absolutely.
I feel like that's how he feels right now.
A lot of fun down there. It's a lot of fun when you win. Bigelow's getting a chance to bask in the glory a little bit. They got a chance now to win a state championship. So football and basketball in the same calendar year, I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's pretty special.
Possibly.
Good group of athletes over the last few years come through this program, and you got to give credit to the administration and the coaching staff and just everybody, you know, that supports this team and gets everything set up for them every week, meals, all that kind of thing. Big night here for the Bigelow Panthers as they have punched their ticket on, and just an impressive victory. And it was fun. I'm so happy we got to come up here and see them, and looking forward to doing it again maybe next year. But next week it's going to be on PBS on Friday. We're going to wrap this one up. We're going to have our Overtime Arkansas. We'll get you all the stats from around the state, stats, highlights, and we'll go from there and get you kind of fine-tuned and let you know who all's moving on, who all's going to state, who all's moving on in the semifinals of the other classifications. We'll be back, but from here tonight, for myself, Duran Miller, for Brad Caldwell, for Nate Sparks, Matt Powers, Aaron Powers, and Alan Russell, we're going to say goodnight.
We all love to eat. Whether discussing our daily meals or our special holidays, family gatherings, and even tailgating celebrations, Petra's Farm and Grill, located in Central Arkansas, can help elevate your experiences. Petra's Farm and Grill has over 10 great seasonings and 2 delicious barbecue sauces to choose from. Use our special blends alone or feel free to mix and match to your own delight. Find our sauces and seasonings online at petrasfarmgrill.com. There you can also find one of our great dealers in communities near you.